Wow, there's a bunch of buttons on the left-hand side I
Hey,
can
it's
mess
another
with.
Saturday night. Welcome to the GrimDark. I think I've got everything on this time.
Hello,
Again.
everyone.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
about to find out.
Friday before last. I forgot to hit the button to turn on where people can hear the Discord. And Dustin does his recap, and they get like the last sentence of it. So, how's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking good, man. Let's just drop that bomb in the first 10 seconds.
Does anybody else need the
Yeah.
Sirenscape link that logged on? I guess, Brandon, you probably need it if you care.
Yeah, sure. If I care. Wow, it's so passive.
Well, I mean, you might
If
not
you
want to,
even
like, I don't want
care.
music going in the background.
You're talking to the guy who accidentally got you copyright struck on a bunch of videos.
Accidentally.
Accidentally. Oh, I've got a copy. That's what I was forgetting to do. I've got a copy where people can see Nick. That's what I was working on before timer ran out. Copy that. And you still got Reggie showing, Brandon?
Yep.
Okay.
Regina.
Yeah, I don't hear any music on Sirenscape.
It's
we
just
already
starting. It's
discuss
probably
that?
going to be low.
Okay.
Where was that in
I
Discord?
can see. I can. Yeah. No, it's in the Fantasy Ground.
Oh,
It
wait.
says join my Sirenscape session.
That is not where I'm used to looking for links.
Well, it's cool with the when they finally integrated this. I'm showing. I can't hear. Does anybody tell on the stream? Can you hear any of the sounds or music?
Let's see.
I've got it at 150% and I don't hear anything. Also, it's not doing the equalizer bars.
Maybe it's not working. Once in a while, we get more than just us three. We're the typical ones, but Sock and Oren have joined us before, and Nick had to wear stupid hats to get Cleo to get on cam. Jack is the Max is the mysterious one.
He's actually an AI bot. We've just never figured it out.
I still have those stupid fucking. I still have that stupid fucking banana
I'm
hat.
so glad.
I should throw that thing away. I'm never gonna use it again.
You should bring it in November.
Sarah, do you hear any music or any sounds in the background? It should be faint because I don't want it drowning anybody out.
I've got this thing set to max.
And the equalizer's going, but you're not hearing anything?
No, I don't even see the equalizer. That's the thing. It's like I don't think something's trying to come down the pipe.
Because mine's showing, mine's working, it's bouncing.
I think I did get rid of the glasses though, because the glasses were like way too tight on me. They were like squeezing me.
Glasses were the best part, though.
Dude, they were squeezing me. I'll get different glasses.
So yeah, it's showing.
You know what? I'm gonna grab a beer. Hang on.
I'm quieter than everybody.
As it should be.
Yeah, we're a bunch of obnoxious assholes.
Hey, the guy telling them, narrating the things that happen, can't hear him. Cleo's accent is Californian.
You don't know that.
What?
The chat was asking, without being mean, can I ask where Cleo's accent is from? Unless you're using something for Cleo when you speak as Cleo.
She would never.
Cleo is like 20% more raspy than my normal voice. That's it.
So you started playing Cleo when you had a cold and you just had to stick with it?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good way to put it.
Why am I quieter than other people?
I'll be back in a minute.
I'll miss you.
Check. My mic's up all the way.
All right, got my beer.
Actually, let me see if I can boost output gain just a hair.
Hi, Bailey.
Say there's a decibel difference. Does that sound better?
What are you doing?
Ayo, we got Bailey in the house today.
And Charlie.
And
So
Charles
I
got
boosted that up.
both.
If it needs to go a little bit louder, let me know. Does it need to go more? That was I just bumped it a decibel.
Oh, they hear you differently than we do.
Apparently. Okay, y'all remember where we left off?
Nope.
We had just finished.
Yeah, Brandon, you weren't here.
I No, I was here the last session, just not the last half.
So who does remember?
Murder.
What?
That's all I remember. Murder.
That sounds like the reaction of someone guilty of murder.
You had Inspector Muncie had requested you early that morning,
That's right.
and you
Yes, Muncie.
found yourselves in a one of the, of course, not like the entire town's nice to begin with, but some old back alley kind of tenement areas, and found a home where a man had been severely mutilated and murdered, and the only clue you found so far was in blood that looked like a maybe a 6-year-old child's footprint, like with stockings.
Yes.
Sounds exactly like your kind of game setting.
I remember the footprints.
And then, as Muncie left the investigation site to you, he walked off whistling a chipper tune. But Moose, you would kind of notice that he seemed to be a lot more upset about this case than what he's letting on.
Okay.
And you stand in a very small hovel. You've got a main room, and basically the attached room to it is a bedroom. Otherwise, it's kind of got the that single person apartment. Small table, chairs that are knocked over. The entry point for the scene, glass. There was a cobble from outside that had been thrown through the front window, and it was from outside going in the way the glass and things have landed. And nothing appears to be stolen, nothing rifled through.
Wait, did you say the glass was knocked inwards or outwards?
Yes, like somebody, if you'd taken a cobble from the street outside and thrown it to break the window from outside
Okay.
so you could get in. That
Okay.
appears to be the point of entry because the door has a latch on it and it's not busted.
It was going to be weirder if you had said that it was busted from the inside.
Well, then I'll change it
So-
if that makes it weirder.
Furiously rescribbles notes.
So, what do y'all want to do?
Well, I mean, did we or did we not last time look through here as thoroughly as we could? I thought we did.
The last thing you did was basically look around for anything immediate, finding the way that had been broken from the outside, that the man was killed with his own tinker tools, and several knives that he looks like had sharpened as part of his trade, and the footprint and blood, and that's where we called it.
Okay, so we still have some investigating to do.
If you wish.
Now, is this small enough that, like, the 6 of us are crammed in and you can't move?
Yes, it's well, you can move, but it's pretty tight quarters.
I'm
You're
gonna
looking at
take a step
I'd say
outside.
the main room, probably you're looking at maybe a 15 by 15. Looks
At
like
least
he's
there's
the only
no,
person
like,
that lived here.
weird little babies in jars.
No,
That'd be crazy if
no
that
babies in
happened, right?
jars.
Don't give him any ideas.
Yeah, wait.
That was the alchemist,
been
if
there,
you
done that.
remember.
He's like, well, you haven't looked in the kitchen.
Pickled baby's my favorite.
Well,
Ah, they
basically,
keep
you're
for
kind
years.
of standing in the living room, dining room, kitchen, all at once.
Yeah, it's just a single room house.
Say there's one door off of it that leads to look like just glancing in looks like a bedroom.
That's one of them there efficiency flats.
Max, due to his profession, his first thought is he's going to check and see if there was any valuables stolen.
You don't have to have that thought because the location and the condition of this hovel, you know, there's nothing immediate unless
There's
you've
no
got something
valuables.
hidden.
Okay.
There's not going to be. If they were valuable, they would be hidden. Otherwise, everything is very sparse, very frugal, and just enough to get by.
What part of town did you say this was in? Since I was definitely paying attention last time.
This is the slums area.
Yeah, the really nice part.
Ooh, the upper slums.
Just slumming it up.
I think I've heard of Tin Can. Isn't that the one where as time goes on, you're supposed to play it like actually with 10 lit candles, and as the story evolves, you turn a candle or you snuff a candle, and the room gets darker and darker as the story progresses to kind of build that tension. Referring to chat was saying, "Ask we've ever played Tin Can." I think that's the one because that's a cool idea, but you definitely have to play that in person.
Everyone dies when all the candles go out?
Yes, because you all have to bring weapons, and when the lights go out, it's a slaughter fest.
Oh, nice.
You kill each other at the table?
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do.
Nice.
It's like Russian
not
roulette
really.
with
It's brutal.
No, the characters die, not the players.
Oh.
Oh, I don't wanna
unless
play
you
for it.
somehow solve what
Yeah, that's
happened,
lame.
or
Unless you're playing hard mode.
I thought we were gonna actually have a chance to like beat each other up and kill each other in person.
Is it like an
Nick,
extreme
what-
mode where we die in one hit no matter what? I'll play that.
what happens in November stays in November. Let's put it that way, Nick.
Okay.
I'm still trying to think of a way if we can get that streamed or not, but I'm not going to put a lot of effort into it. I want that
I've
to
seen some of the
distract from us
stream
hanging
setup
out.
that people have to build to do like around the table streaming. There's so like, are you about to run a whole bunch of like support lines in your ceiling to hang all these cameras from?
No, it would
Yeah, you
be
need
very
so many cameras.
It would be very low rent.
Yeah, very shambled together. Like, hey, here's a camera stuck on something like a tube of, paper towels or something. Get it here. Get a mic in the middle, and hopefully it's picking up everybody. Forgot what the brand is. There's one camera that's actually kind of cool. It's used mostly for like business meetings when everybody's remote, but when it hears someone talking, the camera will turn and look in that direction. And then when somebody else,
We have those at work.
So you can just put it in the middle. Like, that's kind of cool.
It's annoying as hell when there's just noise happening around the room because the person
camera's
talking
bouncing
suddenly
around.
it's like, what's up that? Because like somebody just walked in the door. Reggie's gonna check the door itself for a closer investigation to see if it looks like there was something used on like the lock to get in.
No, say that's part of what you've deduced the window was the point of entry, because the door itself there's no scratches, no broken or splintered wood. The lock's still on it.
That's what the
Lock the
DM
deadbolt.
wants us to think. All right, then I'm just going to step out the front to get some fresh air because it's really crowded in here.
Let us know if you see anything cool in the alley, maybe by the window or in the adjacent alleys.
Yeah, I'm going to go walk over towards the window outside.
Sarah, if it's just for music or something like that, you can either throw it in music or the stream supporter chat. Either one. There's a channel for music though, if you want. I'm sorry. So who's doing what again?
I was taking a step outside just because it was kind of crowded, and Oren was mentioning something about, see if you see anything interesting around the window. So I decided to take my stroll over that way and just kind of look around the area from the outside. See if I can see.
You look, there's a torn, you find just a small few threads of clothing look like they caught on like splinter of wood around the windowsill, like as if it was someone was crawling in or out.
Aha. Murder by puppet.
I
got nothing, guys. I mean, they weren't naked.
That's a start.
Well, you found some like cloth or something?
Yeah, it's little, strands of. I mean, it's like a burlap sack, maybe, or.
I'm gonna take the cloth.
Fancy.
It's coarse thread
from
like
him.
that.
I'm gonna show it to Scab. I'm gonna show the cloth to Scab.
Just
See if she
the
can...
pieces of thread.
Oh, it's just thread?
Yeah. It's not like clothing. It's like as if you would. Part of the clothing got snagged on something and just some of the threading pulled off.
Well, let's just start. Yeah, I'm gonna using the little pieces of string, maybe the footprint, see if we can pick up anything outside of the building. I'm just gonna walk around with Scab, see if she notices anything.
She's sniffing around. You just like almost like she gets something and then can't find it and then picks it up somewhere else. But a little bit of confusion seems that it doesn't seem like she can hone in on any one specific thing.
Bit of a weird one, huh? Give her a
Should we get the non-essentials out of here?
Could we try the tools? Weren't those the murder weapons? Maybe she could pick up something off the tools.
Yeah, sorry, let me rewind a second. For context, what makes this stand out from any other murder in this area of town?
It was done by allegedly a small child.
Yeah, because Muncie had also told you that about 30 years ago, there was a similar case where it appears to be the people that were murdered was done by a small child, but basically it was swept under the rug and just covered up and we're not going to do anything with this. And say Muncie had been, he was a fresh green recruit on the force at the time. And Heath found it odd and wanted to try to get more solved, but
thank you.
The department just swept it under the rug.
Okay.
Which is why he wants y'all called in.
Just to ask another probably dumb question, does anybody see small childlike footprints in the mud?
The bloody one is the only one you found.
Did we already search for them, or no?
Have we checked the body for clues? I don't remember. We
that's what you found,
body.
and it's near the body is where you found the footprint. The body itself, the piece, it's dismembered. You see the head that's kind of off to the side from the body is like from under the eyes down is missing, like it has been torn out, and it's just kind of like those dead eyes staring at you as it rests on the floor.
Does he have does he have pockets to rifle?
He was
through,
in a nightshirt, like one of those Ebenezer Scrooge, like that long one, and
yeah,
that's all he's had on. Well,
does he have the hat on too?
Do what? No, he does not
Does
have
he
the
have
hat.
a little hat on?
He doesn't have the little droopy hat. What's the point?
You see, you kind of glance. You see it like on the post of the bed in the bedroom. So he has the hat. He just was not wearing it.
It's like a Christmas Carol meets Saw.
Max, look at his hat. He's got a night hat. Put it on.
But
But it is a hat, Max.
it is a hat.
Isn't that a little soon?
It's more of a cap, not a hat. So if that makes a difference for you.
Caps or hats? Don't let anyone gaslight you into saying they're not.
Just
Okay.
take it and like stretch it around the top of your toppest hat.
Are there any like dressers or tables or
I'm gonna clean it
cabinets
off
to
first,
rifle
though.
through?
What's the count on the hat stack now?
I believe it's 4.
Stupid.
Wish I could draw good,
you-
so I could just make this image.
I think Max is slowly losing his stealthy or his rogue ability to blend into a crowd.
No,
Now
it
he
just
blends
makes
in
me,
as a taller man.
Some asshole with 15 hats fucking
no
took
one
my shit.
respects the guy that stands out because he has 9 million hats on.
Oh, that's just the crazy guy on the corner. Throw him a coin.
Exactly. No one knows that guy is plotting to steal you for everything you have.
It's preposterous. No one with 15 hats would steal from you.
My God.
Everyone knows that people that wear 15 hats are completely honest and never do anything wrong.
I would trust a man with 15 hats.
The amount of hats is actually their trustworthiness score.
You see a man with no hat, cannot be trusted.
Yeah, you can't trust a man who has no hats.
Hey.
So
Shut up,
there's a what you would consider the dining room table. It's a little like 3 foot by 3 foot square. There's a couple of cupboards above the countertop. You're looking. There's a small rickety dresser in the bedroom. You got the bed, little 4-poster, but not large posts.
Did we know anything specific about the victim?
No, other than he was known as Old Bill.
Is there like dressers or cabinets or anything to rifle through?
Yeah, say there's a rickety dresser in the room. It's just got basic clothing. They're worn out. One side looks like work apparel, a couple of aprons, dirty gloves, old socks with holes in them.
God, I love old socks with holes in them.
Well,
Uh,
get a gun.
As you kind of look around, you see like sticking out from under the edge of the bed looks like a pile of blankets just shoved underneath the bed.
Well, I gotta check that out.
Okay, you pull them out. Kind of dusty, actually. Doesn't look like they've been used. As you pull it out and they unfurl, you like you know, stirring that dust up. Then you look underneath them. There's an old, look like battered chest, very small one.
I'm dragging it out.
Okay, you can tell it's the lock and the hinges on it are rusted. This thing's old. Doesn't look like it's even been touched in forever. But it does have a little bit of weight to it. It kind of shifts
Is it-
as you pull it.
Is it locked? Tell me now. Be
Yes.
straight up.
Straight up, now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? It is locked.
All right,
Rusted.
Max.
Yes.
It's your redemption arc. I have a box that needs to be opened.
This whole thing's the lock still works. I'm thinking rust off by now.
Did you try just pulling really hard?
Well, I wanted to give you a shot, you know.
Max adjusts his many hats.
Do
It's
you
like a
have to do
5-minute procedure.
You do the Ash Ketchum thing, except with all the hats at once, so you just whip it around at max speed.
Well, now I do. All right, let me at it.
Okay, as you start to pick at it, you can feel and see that it's rusted internal too. So it's going to be a DC 25.
Holy moly!
Holy Jesus.
I'm gonna give him a guidance. Take an extra D4 on those.
He's gonna need it.
Yeah, I heard 25, and I was like, you could use a D4.
Here you go. Let the whispers of chaos guide your hands.
As they should.
How do I add this
A little
into
farther to the
my
left.
roll?
What are you trying to add?
The D4.
You can just
I'm
roll
gonna-
your die. Just add roll a D4 at the end if need be.
As part of giving him guidance, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
Or
and say,
if you can tell Scott, like, put the damn guidance spell on me.
Oh yeah, I guess I could. Do I even have it? Oh, I think I have all the cantrips. I put my hand on your shoulder. I'm like, don't worry, this one's real, not like the other one that definitely wasn't real.
Sarah, I think the tassel on the nightcap is like 2 feet above his brow based on the number of hats he's wearing.
It's
That's the concentration on your part. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, how do I drop it on him?
Well, there should be 2 buttons.
The other one.
One of them, because it's technically a concentration spell, so that's like if you got hit before it was used.
I don't have another button.
Are there's still like the walking man icons?
It's just the walking man.
Let me look.
Oh damn.
Wait.
I mean, I guess I can just roll my D20 and then roll a D4.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can have it. Let me look real
It's
quick.
different,
I'm
though.
like, what's the
But there's automation. We just have to spend longer to understand it.
cantrips? Where is it?
All right, well, the D4 is
Uh-oh.
not going to
Yeah,
fucking
but does
matter.
not matter, sir.
Max, rage. Just try to pry it open.
Unlike your skill, this is a real thing.
I'm not there, by the way. I'm outside.
Well,
Speaking of which,
Yeah, it is just too rusted up.
Yeah, that's what the problem is.
I want to look around.
I love the fact that my characters are never good at the things they should be good at.
Well, he didn't use any pronouns, so he said it's too rusted up. Could just be Max.
There,
Well,
I fixed your guidance.
Can I do a scan outside for any eyeballs that look like they're paying special attention to the hovel here?
Sure. Give me a perception.
I'm looking for someone to go chat up.
Oh, no. You've been left alone. This is very early morning. The sun's barely starting to break. Horizon giving light, that pinkish light to the sky. You haven't heard the hustle
We're
and the
here
bustle
like
of the city.
before.
Hadn't even kicked in.
We're here before the rooster went off. Oh, damn. Even better. I want to roll a perception check, see if somebody's paying attention. Like, man.
You're pretty positive there's no one even around the area. You don't hear
Damn it.
faint footsteps anywhere.
I knew I shouldn't have gotten up this early.
Is the lock on the box like just one sitting on the front of it, or is it
built into
inside?
It's not
Okay.
like a one that's hung on the outside. It's part of the chest itself. But the hinges and everything are rusted on it as well.
Well, anybody have a good idea how to get this thing open, or do we just call Reggie?
Pick it or
I say
break
we
it.
just call Reggie.
That's kind of your only options.
You say call Reggie.
Yeah.
I walk up to the window and I poke my head out. Reggie!
You looked one way. I'm like 1 foot to your left.
Oh, hey,
Right
Reggie.
here.
I
What's up?
put my arms out soft, like slowly through the window with the chest in my hands. Did you give it a shot?
Which looks funny because as the camera is seeing this from the outside, the window's literally like probably 4 inches from the door that's open, and he's standing there with his arms out the broken window.
Here, I'll come inside. I'd rather do it on solid ground. Pulls his
All
boots
right.
out of the mud and follows. Cool. What we got? Yeah. It's a thieves' tools roll.
Yep.
Let me find the.
Any assistance from Magic Man?
No.
I just spit on my hands.
No.
Because fuck Reggie.
Let's see what we got here. Oh my god.
Max is correct. This is super, super rusted up.
Well, at least I did better than Reggie.
Wait, can I turn it around really quick? How strong do the hinges look on the back?
They look pretty rusted up. You gonna attempt to break it? Give me a strength check.
Hold on, let me see if I've got. I have this. Wait. Yeah, I just want to swing my crowbar on it. like put the box up against a wall and just do like a horrible golf swing straight into the back hinge.
Well, you look just by judging it. If there's a slight, where it closes that lift. If you got in there, you might be able to pry and just break that loose that way without having.
Oh,
to...
you know what? That lines up with my intelligence of 16 being much better than my strength of 8. And I'll try it and apply some leverage.
You have a crowbar. You make the roll with advantage.
So what kind of roll?
Strength. Just do a strength check.
Still a strength? Can I put the crowbar in place and then say, Oren, would you please do the honors?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead, min-max.
So, I am wise and intelligent enough to know that I am not the muscle you bring in unless it's absolutely necessary, which I don't have control of. I already humiliated myself once. I don't want to do it again. Anyway, please, Oren.
Is there a button on the crowbar, or what am I rolling?
Just make a strength check with advantage.
Advantage strength.
Yeah, it pops without issue. You don't really have to put that much pressure on it; it breaks. It's a DC 10, Brandon.
Well, he's rolling off the charts already, right?
Yeah, like
He's doing his best.
I went with my strongest skill and I rolled a 2.
That's just chaos. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, it pops up with that. You do it, it just basically tears out of the wood. But it comes the nails that were in it just kind of pull straight out. Doesn't even damage other than the now kind of out of round holes that are in it. Lots of papers inside of it. Lots. As you rifle around through that, start looking at some. It looks like receipts, and in the bottom of it, there's a gear mechanism of some sort. Probably about 6-7 inches diameter. But
when you say like a gear, is it just like a regular gear, or?
Oh yeah, but it's got some odd shapes to it and different. The teeth aren't all the same. It's got a crack in it, but it looks like a bunch of receipts.
What are these? I guess receipts for?
Various jobs. It looks like the only thing you're finding of kind of the same theme through it. It seems to be businesses. There doesn't seem to be any like receipts to individuals in here. It's going to take a bit of time to comb through this if you're going to go through all of them. So I don't know if one person's doing it. If you're going to have everybody pitch in, or
Well,
just gonna ignore it.
I mean, I'll definitely go through them. I don't know if anybody, a professional of paperwork, anybody good at looking through documents. You sick, Reggie? You okay? Do you?
Yeah, I've
need
definitely
some
got
water?
COVID.
Oh my god!
Look, just let me sit down with the stack. I mean, you can help, but I guess let me in because I spent
Yeah.
I spent 2 years in the stacks at the academy.
Yeah, in the what?
You know, in the yeah.
Yeah, go nuts.
Yeah.
I believe this is something that I may be able to help with.
I
This
have
is
a
more
feeling
my-
you can.
I
So
don't
how
believe
many
I'm
of
as
y'all
good
are
as Reggie.
combing through this?
What? I'm sorry.
How many of y'all are going to go through the receipts?
Wait, was that a what just came out of sock?
Oh, I just said, I believe Reginald is better than me at this, but it's not like I don't have a real education.
Oh, cool. I thought it was going to be more of a diss.
Scott disses people. Sock's alright.
Sock just spits facts.
They hurt more.
Okay. So a couple of y'all go through this. It takes about 30 minutes to kind of like look through each of them. And the only one that kind of sticks out is that one.
You spelled receipt wrong.
That's why it
Damn,
sticks
dude.
out.
Calm down.
He lives in the slums.
It's just a receipt, all right? Fucking take it easy. I doubt you even know how to spell it.
Wait, Cleo can't spell anything. Well, can't.
Yeah, sound it out, Cleo.
Yeah, I could spell. I could spell.
Yeah, sound it out.
Yeah, but what does it look like on the paper, Cleo?
L. E. No, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I can't still move
Point
this
to
thing.
the
That's
word.
this thing.
Point to the word on the paper, Cleo.
It's a rekit.
A recit.
It's okay, Moose. I knew what you meant.
See right there. I point at it. It reek.
It literally has a C in it. It should be Rican. He's right.
I like this dude's name,
Huh.
Eustace Grindleylow.
Is it Grindley low or Grindley low? Because he does operate
Grindley.
grinders.
Oh,
Well, let's
man,
discuss
what?
this on the way. We have our gear mechanism, and we have a receipt. Let's go do some. Let's do some investigating that we were hired to do.
How badly can we pronounce the word receipt depending on how it's spelled? Should it be a rekipt?
Wait, so context-wise, are pilasters payment, or did he also fix 20 things?
I mean, we can ask him.
It would be sometimes you've heard, if you've been here, some of the locals use that as a term for coins.
Okay. Just helps us know if we had 20 more things to collect quest-wise, or no.
Now you look
Okay.
at your quest log, and there's only one thing there.
Okay,
thank
perfect.
God. Man, some of those fetch quests, like the drop rate on
They take
pilasters is so
forever.
low that I think that's all golden ticket then.
Let's see. Oops, wrong button. Easy. Max, you and Oren both, as you look through, it's like, wait, you kind of confirm with each other. You're thinking, do you remember on the way here, about 5 blocks back, you saw that place? Grindly Lows.
Well,
Yep.
we know where to go.
Only you two.
I was AFK.
Guess we head over and ask some questions.
So you head that way. As y'all start to leave, there's a unit or a patrol of watch come are approaching. They just kind of give you all the eyeball, but you can tell by their mannerisms they know that you're working for Muncie, but there's still that skepticness in there. Just kind of side eyes. They walk past and start cleaning up and recording everything at the crime scene.
Is one of the guards the one that Orin threw an arm at? By
That
chance?
did what? Oh, the
Is
arm.
the guard that Orin?
Roll me
Yeah.
percentiles.
Or
I'll give
you
it a 10% chance. You got a 10% chance he's in
Uh, it's the far right ones, right? I'm not crazy. Fuck.
Close.
Almost had him.
We'll have
Almost.
to go visit him someday.
And apologize.
Do we
No, we're
still
just
have
going
our
away.
fun? Do we still have our chintzy deputized badges that we can wear?
Chintzy.
No, those were given back, but you have been issued a writ that you can use for requisitions or to show.
Okay,
that,
so we've got the paperwork if they ask for it, but it's nothing emblazoned. on us.
correct. You can tell
Yeah.
that they're not immediately questioning you, that they know you're here for a reason.
We're an organized group in a part of town where no one else is even out from their house yet.
And Muncie has told them that he has some people on.
Yeah, that's probably more important.
Nah.
So you
Alright, what kind of questions are we gonna ask this Grinley fellow? Like, hey, seen any small murderous children around recently, or what?
Maybe we just start with
the mechanism that we found. Ask him
bring it back.
what it be, what it do, who it
What old
for.
Bill? Well, no, we knew who it was for. Old Bill brought it to him, right?
Yeah, but what it do?
Oh, yeah, that's part of it. But then, like, why did Old Bill, did he know what Old Bill was working on?
I assume we'll find out if he knows what it do.
Or we can just have Moose with a really fun roll, break the door in, and say, "Old Bill is dead. What was he building with this? Or you're next." And then I just kind of look back expectantly at Moose.
Moose ignores Reg and he looks at Sock.
Now, from the receipt, Eustace was paying him to fix the gear, right?
yeah,
No,
he was a
Bill
tinker.
was- Oh shoot! Did I read it wrong?
Yeah,
Was
these
Bill
are
paid
receipts
to
that
fix it?
Bill was the tinker. These are receipts, copies of receipts
Yeah.
to his customers.
My bad. I saw that completely backwards. I thought Bill had okay. Thank you.
No, Bill was supposed to fix this gear.
It looks like shit.
And he didn't.
Or maybe he just broke it again. Who knows? All questions for Billiam.
Right. Well, then I will retract all my ideas, even the one that I said directly to Moose. That's mine. Keeping it for later. And
You're keeping your ideas?
he didn't like it. I'll try it again later. I'll
Alright.
find somebody more fun to intimidate.
So you head that direction, or are you doing anything else first?
Oh, I thought we were already on the way. We were just kind of chatting
Well,
while
yeah,
Yeah, let's
walking.
go.
Okay, if you're chatting along the way doing this, that's fine. So you,
Yeah.
as you get there, you can hear the rumble of a millstone and the screeching of metal grinding metal. It just fills the air as you approach this building. Much repaired retaining wall surrounds a courtyard before a two-story building whose own walls show many patches of mismatched brick. The wooden roof of the long main building sags in the middle, and just below its eaves, faded and flaking, is lettering that's been painted directly onto the brick, identifying the establishment as Grindy Lowe's Grinders. Below a patch of brick wall, below this, a patch of brick wall has been painted over with additional lettering added more recently. It states Horatius Grindylow, proprietor. A wrought iron gate stands open, allowing entry into the hard-packed dirt of the courtyard before the building's barn-like doors. Within its dust-covered interior, you can be seen a large mechanism driven by long canvas belts running over pulleys and powered by a large water wheel at the back. Numerous small outbuildings cluster along the edges of the courtyard.
Well,
Hold up. Which is... Oh, shoot. How am I going to find the image you showed us?
Which one?
very careful.
Uncategorized. There we go. Receipt? No, where's the... How do I pull the receipt back up?
Oh, hang on. I can.
That
You
is a
should
good
just
question.
hand out A if it's in there, but I'll reshare it.
Handout? Oh, okay, that was the name. Sorry, I was looking through the uncategorized. I can see it on the list now.
So as you're standing there looking around, just kind of like deciding what you're gonna
Well,
do. Go ahead.
I want to point something out as we're walking up because of that new paint over. Guys, I think Eustace might have kicked the bucket. I think we're talking maybe to his son or a friend or something, or a cousin. I mean, they got the same last name, so definitely not a friend.
Maybe the kid got him too.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez. All right, just calling that out. Sorry.
As you're having that discussion with them, you see a man come, look like he's middle aged. He's got one of those smocks, almost like an apron, like you'd have for grilling or something. Except this is covered in like soot and metal flakes, dirty. He comes wiping his hands. Like, good morning. What can I do for you?
Well, we're here doing some investigating, you know.
Oh, so you're not needing anything fixed.
Well, it depends. And I'll show him the cool gear mechanism.
No, I'm not interested in buying anything. If you're here for business, I don't mind, but I don't need to. I'm not in the mood for purchasing anything that's a little excessive right now. Looks like something we'd use, but not interested.
You use this?
It looks like a main gear for our machine. He kind of points back at the contraption you see inside that's being driven by the cloth belts. It's a main gear for our grinder. And I got one that works just fine. Thanks for your time.
Oh, well, I mean, it looked like somebody was trying to get this fixed. I saw show him the receipt. I'm sorry. Sock, how do you say that? What's that word?
Rekiipt?
Rekiipt. Yes. I produced the Rekiipt.
I actually, in real life, have a gigantic loathing for words of the English language that should look completely different. Receipt should literally be spelled Reseet. I hate that shit.
Let's talk about the word Q, where it's the letter Q and 4 letters just lined up behind it.
It should be KUE.
Well, I like stuff where it's like Like, what's BASS spell?
Oh yeah. Bass bass.
Yeah, but one's a fish, one's a musical instrument. But what if it's spelled BASE?
Yep.
Then it's still a bass, but it's
If
not a
you add a
musical
D on-
instrument.
If you add a D on the end, you'll be incredibly based.
Nice.
Or the there.
Oh God. The OUGH in English, just fuck off. Like you have no hope.
It ought to
Oh.
fuck off.
Off. OUGH.
Through though tough.
Rot.
So yes, thank you. So dumb.
I would name the one that's like a completely different sound from all the others, the two, right? Like, not only is it wrong for the ones you named, it's double wrong for the one that I named.
So he looks us over and he's
So
like,
bad.
huh, that's something my old man must have done. So he passed about 8 winters ago, left the place to me. Yeah, I remember hearing about old Bill, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not paying for this. We already had to
Yeah.
replace that.
Sorry, did you say 8 winters back?
Yeah,
Who would sit on a job like I'm just turning to the crew? Who would sit on a job for 8 years?
Who would hold on to this for 8 years?
Yeah, that's a poor business practice.
well, I'm busy. I can get my foreman. He was probably here. I don't know anything about this. He's been here forever. Ev. He yells for a guy. It takes a few moments, and you see this old, grizzled, like bent over man, kind of hunched as he's walking real slow. Got a cane. He's like, "This is Everett. This is our foreman. I've got business to attend to. If you don't have anything that I need to fix or grind, have a good day." The old man walks up. What can I do for you?
Find the gold in them
not
pills,
die.
prospector? What can I
Fucking-
do for you? Gold
What?
in them hills.
Please take a seat, have some water. You please don't die. Sorry.
We're gonna treat this, Bradley. We are already going to treat this old man like he could fall apart at literally
He's
any
so-
moment
He's
for the
just
rest.
so old.
I can
elderly.
see through his skin.
It does not matter what this guy looks like anymore. It literally doesn't.
Man probably went out to
Did-
hunt meat and could only carry back a certain number of pounds.
But what are you historying?
You're the person who put it up there.
Did you say Ev?
Oh, that's
was his
from
kind of
earlier.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Did Horatio call him Ev?
Yeah, he said Ev, but then when he turned and introduced him to you, he called him Everett.
Everett. Okay, thank you.
Well, what can I do for you?
What do you know about this Nito mechanism?
Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd you find that?
Don't
In a
scare
chat.
him.
Old Bill was murdered. We've been
Oh
looking around.
God.
I figured that
Clean
happened a
up.
long time ago. It's been probably 30
Uh.
years since I've seen that thing, and that son of a bitch, he almost got me
Oh.
fired for it.
Almost got you fired.
Yeah, I'm the one that ordered to get it fixed. He come by, told him needed that gear fixed on there. Said he'd be back in a day to do it, but he didn't show back up. Then he didn't show up the next day or the next. And old Eustace, old man Grindylow, he was none too happy and almost fired me for it. He docked my pay for 2 weeks to pay for that. And then when he never returned to pick up his tinker cart, he sold every scrap he had on it and took all the tools and sold them too to cover the costs.
Ah,
Did you see Old Bill after that at all?
No, I say I'm the one that hired him, and I figured something had already happened to him with him not showing back up, even reclaim his own toolbox.
8 years, not even around town.
Do what?
How
Yeah.
long ago did you order this?
This has been 30 years ago.
30 years?
Holy shit!
You haven't seen it for 30 years?
Whoa!
No,
Hold on.
never knew. We just know him as Old Bill. Didn't know any kind of last name or where he lived. Couldn't ask
He's
anybody.
been old
A lot of,
for 30 years?
well, some of us been around a while.
All right, reality check.
He's tainted. We have to take him out.
The body
Some
we saw in that
easy
house
stuff.
was not 30 years dead, right?
No, it was freshly dead, but he was an old man.
But, okay, just making sure.
Now this guy's
Like,
telling you
oh.
basically he assumed that the dude had run off, been killed, whatever, because he never showed back up with the gear, nor did he come back and retrieve his tools. So
30
figured-
years ago.
30 years ago.
No, he turned up dead last night.
I figured that happened before then. What happened to the old man?
We're trying to figure out, and this is sort of our first lead. I don't want to say only lead, but it's our only lead.
It's our lonely lead.
There's like a 3-part choir behind you. Their only lead.
Yeah, I can't help you with any of that. I just know that he never showed back up, left his tool. Hell, I think we still got that old toolbox of his in the shed back there. We used to use it for toting around cans of grease and paint. But shit, I don't think I've even seen that thing in a while.
Mind if we take a look at it?
Yeah, come on,
No.
I'll show you. And it takes a lot longer to get there than what you're walking behind some super slow old man, and it's just that kind of like, oh god.
Oh god,
Can you
it's
move
a
a little
follow
faster?
quest.
Yeah, it's an escort
He's-
quest, and he moves super
he's-
slow.
No, he's slightly faster than walk, but not quite run.
We've been
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
too much a
okay.
while.
No, you made the joke before I could.
So you follow him. There's it goes through one of the buildings off to the side there, and looks like there's a lot of things sort of here. Got dust and debris all over them, and he goes in, moves some stuff around. Yep, still here. And there's just tons of cans all over it, and he starts just kind of knocking some of the cans off. You see they're either already open or a lid falls open, and it's just caked with dried grease or old dried paint. And yeah, this is it right here. And he kind of moves off to the side and lets you look at it. You pull it out to get a better look. And
Yeah.
it's a 2-wheeler. You've got like if you're standing behind it, you pick it up like a wheelbarrow almost. The front part of it is wheelbarrow-esque. It's deeper on the inside, so you can put things in it. The back part is like a big cabinet with pegs on it where you would hang tools. There's you a picture.
Wow. Good job, AI.
No, that's not AI.
He's
Someone
the
actually drew
module.
that.
Good job, Al Inversham.
This is from a published thing from a long time ago.
Yeah,
so
I-
it's pre-AI.
I know, man. I'm just giving you shit.
Man, I have the strongest urge to like hook that up to Moose and ride it into battle.
There could be 2 of us.
Say it's 4 foot long, 2 foot wide. Saying it's basically in half, so that there's 2 foot of the cart part and 2 foot of the box. Looks like you could put stuff. You see scuff marks and things on the top where use it as a workbench as well.
Mm-hmm.
Any tools in there? Can we start rummaging?
No, they told you that the old man, Grindylow, had taken any scrap he had and all the tools and sold those off years ago to cover the cost of getting a new gear.
So it's just a wagon, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, Everett. What was happening 30 years ago around here? Like anything that stands out? Like something weird? Did something Was it like a weird moon or any weird stories? This feels our old Bill friend that we just discovered. You're saying he picked up the job around the same time as some other unfortunate things that we learned about from a friend of ours.
There's
And I'm trying to
always
figure
something
out if
unfortunate going along in this city, so you can be a
He has
little
a
bit more
point.
specific. And plus, I've slept a few times since 30 years ago, so on that specific day or week, I can't really recall.
you know what, Grandpa, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, Mr. Everett, have you heard any stories or legends about like people being murdered by kids or really short people?
No, not children. There's plenty of stories about murderers.
Any particularly short murderers?
Mm, you see him thinking a little bit. No, not that I recall.
They did it really
I don't-
quickly.
So we've got this machine part that was broken 30 years ago. And he's just been holding on to it. And this receipt for that long.
Well,
I have
okay,
no idea.
let's
Say, I thought he had either left town or something bad had already happened to him. So I'm surprised to hear he's just now dead.
Did old Bill work with other shops? Like any other big projects going on back then, or was he just
He was
like
the
another
local,
convenient?
he's tinker in the area. He did stuff for. He'd come door to door. He sharpened knives for wives for their kitchens. He did minor repairs on anything. Just all around tinkered. He worked all over the area, but no one knew where he lived.
Was
At least
he?
I didn't.
Was he sweet on? Was he sweet on anyone back then? When you were picking him up for jobs?
I didn't know anything about his personal life. Just he'd come by to
Oh.
repair things here and there.
Man, where are towns going, man?
Say, you asking about the only thing we talking about small people. I don't remember hearing about murders being small, but you're looking about that time now that I think about it, there's the old Jack Carver murders. They was going around killing babies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was a serial killer killing all kinds of young folk. That's about that time frame. But it wasn't no children doing the killing, it was the children getting killed. I can't remember the words. There's still some of the you hear every once in a while. You hear the kids on the corner singing songs about it still. And they're playing their jump rope and skipping and stuff. Sometimes you hear them singing the old
playing
Jack
their
Carver
newfangled jump ropes and they're skipping around. When I was a kid, we had a rock and we had to share it.
Stick in a hoop.
We had a can we would kick. We enjoyed that game.
And we liked it.
Saw it. Personally, I'm not from this town in my origins, but what happened to Jack Carver?
Yeah, no one rightly knows, but apparently it seemed that he probably met his end. The murder ship being done, figured he was a butcher doing all that with the kind of work and the way them kids was cut up. So some of them parents decided they'd take it into their own hands because police weren't doing nothing.
The first PT.
A lot of people harassed the local butcheries and stuff, and some of them accosted. We figure it was one of the ones that the mob got hold of and killed, because it was shortly after that the murder stopped. So I figure he was one of them butchers that got justice visited upon him. And it couldn't have been all of them that died, so some innocent folk got killed as well.
How was old Bill dismembered again, since we already saw the body?
Oh, he was...
I think just generally, right? Just
yeah,
like arms and...
Yeah, he was just like the The head was the most gruesome part, where it's missing the bottom
Right.
half from under the nose. It was like a very violent dismemberment, not a precision type thing. His had tools, picks, and knives all just stuck in him in various places. It was very violent.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw this out onto the table. If you were a kid who had been dismembered by a butcher and you were trying to revisit that wound, but you were not very educated, blah.
Well,
Ghost?
my only other thing, if you said you worked at other places, maybe we can ask them. I mean, I guess we should figure out, if he'd worked anywhere recently.
Yeah, DM, did all of the receipts seem old? Were any...
Yeah, they were all
looking?
well. Even the blankets were covered in dust. The hinges and the locks were rusted on this thing, and all the
Boxes are
handwriting looked about the same, fading, or that they were written within a short time of each other.
So he just didn't work for 30 years?
He disappeared 30 years ago. Like, he didn't work again. No one even saw him. I'll look over to Everett. This is a small section of town, right? Like, you see the same people coming and going. Somebody stops showing up for the local, like, door-to-door job. Pretty sure it rings a bell.
You'd think, but that's been 30 years ago. People go missing. Lives change. People move on. Hell, half the businesses that were here 30 years ago still ain't around no more.
Yeah, fair point. The weird part, Grandpa, is that his parts just showed up kind of fresh as you do from the butcher this morning.
Reggie, as you're talking to the old man, you kind of lean over to just lean on this cart, and as you put your elbow down, as you made contact, it sounded hollow. It didn't have a solid thump to it.
Any chance, Sir Everett, or I don't know titles in this part of the world, but very much appreciate your time. Any chance we could just kind of walk with this and kind of check it out on our own? Just try to figure out what happened to old Bill, see if anybody recognizes it, that kind of thing.
Ooh, anybody to recognize? Of course, they'd know it. It's old Bill. It's a tinker cart.
Yeah, but like you said, it's been 30 years. It would give some credibility to try to find some peace for the bones that would just showed up on the doorstep, so to say.
Well, I can't just let you walk off with company. We may haven't used it in forever, but I want to get on the new.
Can I give you some?
Backside.
Can I give you some collateral for us to borrow it for the day?
Last time I had somebody leave here with something, they didn't come back with it. Almost cost me my job. So
10
sorry
silver
if I ain't
cover
too
it.
trusted on that.
Who offered?
I forget. Is 10 silver 1 gold? I don't remember. Okay. Would 5 silver cover it?
I'm almost retired. I'm sorry. Well, I'd like to take your money. I've put in too many years here. You're welcome to look at it. Whatever you need to do, check it out. But I can't let you leave with it.
Grandpa, I will put down 15 gold to let me borrow this for the day.
Guys, we can just look at it. What's the big deal?
We'll just take it apart here.
I take that back. But I still feel bad.
You can give me your 15 gold. I'll take it.
No, you know what? I'm just gonna
again.
I'm just gonna give Everett 5 gold for his time.
His eyes widen.
We're gonna do what we do
sure
right here.
about that, mister?
Everett, I am honestly in awe of you. You are an old person who I honestly can see straight through, who has survived living in this environment and all of the stories and everything we just threw at you in conversation. I think you're hard as shit.
Well, working in a grinding mill, you toughened you up a bit. I
Yeah,
seen boys
so
get
you know
chewed
what?
up in that machine, arms pulled off, losing digits.
I think you've seen some garbage in your
Hell,
life.
this right here, and he holds up, and he's only got 3 fingers on one hand. That you hadn't noticed.
Yeah. So true on. I'm gonna fist bump him softly.
He falls down and
But
dies.
you
I knew it.
bastard! It is GrimDark. No, that's we've had our fair share of windfalls in our line of work. So if we can just check this out for a while, maybe a fewer eyes on it. We're just gonna see if anything's amiss. We're trying to find some peace for old bones.
Thank you. So he just steps back. I can't let you take it, but look at it all you want.
Yep, we'll do it right here. Well, maybe over there in the shade.
You're inside a shed, so
Sweet. Okay.
It's dark in here.
There's light in the picture, man.
It's a picture.
I'm good. I'm done. Hey guys, it sounds hollow.
Any hinges on it?
No, there doesn't appear to be like any kind of door or latch or catch, anything.
I'm just gonna funny bone bonk it on that corner again.
Holy shit.
I wish we knew what we did.
Well, no, this is kind of impressive. So there was 119, and that's the lowest number. Everybody else is 20, 21, 21, 21, 22. So
it's just a resounding.
And then Bradley's still like, and none of you notice it.
And no one finds a thing. No, so you know something's got to be up with this, and you search around. You find that like if you push in one of the pegs and reach around the side, and with all of y'all work on this and like kind of move one and kind of squeeze two together, they move just slightly.
It's a puzzle box.
And you hear, and part of the back kind of pops open, just slightly, like it's a door.
Ooh.
What in it?
You open it.
Well, I didn't go for it. Someone tell me.
I'm going for it.
Okay, so you open it, and it's dark inside. There's just from the light that's coming in, you can see that it's a small compartment.
Bats and spiders come out.
Oh,
no, there's
Just
not any dust or anything in this. It has been double layered with wood. The seam, you don't even see seams on it. It's put perfectly together. Looks like no light, no sound can come out of this. Very clean, but there are a lot of dried brown stains on the walls in places.
How large of a space are we talking?
About child size.
Oh God.
And looks like there's also a tool belt in the bottom of it.
I guess I'll pull out the tool belt.
Okay. As you reach down in there and kind of look up, you also see like scratch marks in the wood, and looks like a small handprint. Again, dried in that brown, dark brown color.
I think we all are convinced that this is blood. No? Anybody disagree?
a good guess.
What's it, man?
So you pull out the tool belt. You're looking at it, and within the tool belt are some small clay. There's a small clay bottle, and it's got a rag stuffed into the neck of it, like to stop it up. There's also a strangely crafted iron key wrapped in parchment. That's all that's in it.
Strangely wrapped what?
It's a key, a strangely looking key, but it's got parchment wrapped around it.
So, what it's saying, or well, what's on the parchment, or is it just blank? You know, just wrapping the key. Is it delivered?
Shit, I was muted. You can read that though.
Yeah.
The festival summit by the skew, you recognize that's street names, an area. And the key. Let me get it back over here. Of course, Everett is like, what? He's interested now. He's like, I never knew that thing did that. Holy hell! He's not interfering. He's just watching.
I'll pass the note over, you know, to Socking around, you know, whoever's nearby.
Say the key itself is large and made of iron. It's got a decorative bow on it, but cast into the bow is an intricate sigil of a plumb bob and a hammer.
Is it any color in particular, or
And old iron.
Masons.
no? I mean the ribbon. Is it like purple or anything? And
No, there's not a ribbon. That's just
it's just
the bow
engraved
of
into it.
the
I got you.
the shape.
Yes. And so, other than the handprint, that was the only thing in the belt, right? Am I
There's a
crazy?
small clay bottle with a rag stuffed into it, like to stop it.
I'll pocket the key and grab, or you know, take a closer look at the bottle. There,
As he's looking at, is that an old guild? Is that an old guild key that you had there?
a what key?
Guild key. Let me see that.
I'll hold the key out.
Yeah, sure as hell is. That's the old Guild of Sewers and Ironmongers. This is their seal. Hell, where I eat lunch every day, there's an old gate. I got that same seal on it. They hadn't been around in a while, but they did the original sewers in this area. Yeah, I see that symbol every day where I take lunch.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to point us in the direction of that, or
Yeah, I eat lunch there every day. I can show you where it's at.
is it
What
past
the hell?
lunchtime or?
You're mid-morning,
Okay, well,
but he's got
Oh,
no
yeah,
problem showing.
We were pre-Starbucks in the slums.
He's like,
Savages.
yeah, I didn't even know that thing opened. That's holy hell. And what'd you say you're doing with the jar?
I was just gonna take a closer look at it before I do anything crazy. You know, like
Okay.
open it.
It's a small clay jar. It's kind of a muddy brown color. The rag is gray and old. Used to like it was probably white at one point, but it's got that graying of age.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Oren.
Yes.
I've got a really bad feeling about this, but can I check that out for a second?
It's
the
only
bottle?
probably like a 4-inch little clay jar.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I try and pull the fabric out of this stopper?
Yeah, you pull it out carefully. There's nothing that like
Okay.
pops out or blows up. It's just cloth stuffed into a jar.
I just want to waft the jar in my face.
Oh, as you pull it out, the end of it is like a bluish powder on it.
Oh.
You're dead. It's anthrax.
No, it's actually better news than I was expecting.
It looked like it just a like something that was liquid at one point, but is dried up. You get that flakiness and powdery. Not that it is a powder itself; it has become powdered.
Right. Yes, it's desiccated and stuff. Do I have any sense of what this might have been?
I don't know. You can maybe taste it, or you have some other way.
I want to try just smelling it.
It's nothing that can really give you a hint. There's an aroma there, but nothing you recognize, and it's very old and faded. You smell the dryness to it.
Honestly, I'm just gonna try and gently stuff it back in and hand it back. Cool. Problem avoided there.
You thought I was going to get myself killed, didn't you?
No, I had very
Night's
different
still young.
worries.
I appreciate that, Max.
You're welcome.
Anybody else checking it out, or what are you doing with it?
I do want to hold up handout B to Oren.
You want?
Okay, we should,
B?
we should go get our fortunes told. B.
How old does this parchment look?
It's it's at least 30 years old.
Oh shit. Oh right, because it was in the chest. Damn.
But yeah, I can show you right now. We ain't got a lot of work coming in yet. I can show you where that place is if you want.
Yeah. Well, why not? Buggy, why not?
And how did you open that again? You show me?
Was it all of us that just kind of like opened it?
You're all kind of looking at it together. So one of you were like pushing something in, the other two move stuff. You're like, okay, I think this does something, and you can do it one-handed easy. It's just you're kind of working together.
Yeah.
We spent a while solving the puzzle box, but once you know how to do it, it's like, oh, why don't you know how to do it?
Very well crafted, though. The mechanism for doing it was very ingenious. Well, shall we go?
Sounds good to me.
So, the 10-minute walk that it should take you takes about 30 minutes.
Can I just pick this man up?
Oh, thank you, Nick. I was about to say exactly that.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Listen, old man. Not to be rude or anything, but we're kind of in a hurry. I would like to. I would like to pick you up, please and thank you.
Can I assist him in that? I just want to. I've kind of been dialoguing with him.
Now, it's all right. Too partial to men just manhandling me. I'm quite capable. I've carried and done my own my entire life. I thank you, but no thank you.
Just Hands in your pockets, fellas, and whistle the tune.
What are you
I'm
in
going
such
to-
a hurry about anyway? The man's dead.
We just don't want to find more of them suddenly.
Yeah, as of right now, one man is dead. But if we're too
Die all the
slow,
time.
more men can be dead.
There's one man we know of dead so far.
I lean over and I whisper to Sock, do you think that if I were to just pick him up anyways and he were to throw a fit, you think the guards would look the other way?
Can we not?
Look, he's telling us where to go. You think he's gonna keep telling you if you kidnap him? Old man nap him?
Let's
I'm
keep
sure
the
he gets plenty of
antagonizing.
Hey,
to
welcome,
the
Saturday.
minimum.
Thanks for the raid, brother. Hope y'all's game finished up good.
Fine.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
we
do
get
what Orin
everybody
said and
on
start
the
whistling
map
a tune.
here.
It is awful.
It's my favorite. You whistled it many a time. It's like the tone deaf version of your circus music.
Exactly. That's
Is it,
exactly what it is.
Is it too late to put Cleo back into the grave?
Yeah.
Oh my
So
wait around.
as he leads you to this area, the noise of the city that has started coming to life as the morning and gets going and everyone's waking up and business goes on as usual. You kind of hear that leave you behind as two alleys come together here in a remote courtyard surrounded on all sides by mostly vacant 3-story buildings. A few trees grow here on the edges, providing shade for a stone bench that sits beneath one of them. To the west is a thick cascade of withered vines that grows upon the wall, mostly obscuring an archway beneath them. Just barely visible beyond the vines is the gate of iron bars, and its arched top is a rusted iron plaque bearing a hammer and a plumb bob sigil, which is looks like that. And that's exactly what's on the key as well, but smaller.
Well, neat.
He's like, I told you, so I sit this bench, and he goes over and sits on the bench. Sit here every day, and I can see that clearly.
Does anyone else feel like we're on a map?
Do you not have the map?
No, I'm just making a dumb joke.
Okay, I'm like, well, I didn't like. Did it not show up for you? Because you are on a map.
No, we exactly. That's why I'm like,
I see it. Like I see it
suddenly
now.
I'm more anxious. There's a grid space designed for this discussion. Uh-oh.
I'm somewhat curious how long this old man gets to take his lunches for, considering it took him 30 minutes just to walk here.
I think he's kind of the guy who takes however the fuck long he wants.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna talk to him about it, 'cause, I feel like that's the answer.
I think he's got tenure.
I heard that's terminal.
Mm-hmm. You have that until you die.
Well, I'm gonna sit here and rest a minute, and I wish you good luck on your little adventure and murder mystery. I'm gonna be getting back to work here in a few minutes. All right. Hey, Culprit, what's up, man? Thanks for the raid.
I
hope
mean,
y'all
you
had fun.
haven't seen any cool spots to put a key around here, have you?
Yeah, the gate. He
There's a
just told
gate
us.
right there.
Yeah, but any other cooler spots?
Nope.
Well, any of these old tunnels like this, any of the sewer grates that are still from the original guild building, well, they'd have it. I mean, that was the guild that did that.
All right.
Actually, before I go and just like put my finger into the lock until Oren figures out where to put the key, I want to take a minute to kind of chat with Everett again.
Okay.
Taking your lunch here, like you did, I assume, on a regular basis. Did you ever see any kind of weird folks walking, like any bigger traffic than usual?
Here? No, that's why I come to this spot. No one comes here. It's nice and quiet. No one bothers you.
Damn, it's really been left alone for that long.
Well, you can look at the growth that's over there. This hasn't been accessed in a long time. You can barely see the plaque.
Are there any other kind of cool spots to climb that you can see interesting parts of the city, or somebody's private garden where they're kind of laying out in the sun?
I ain't no peeping Tom, nor do I go burglaring places, so I never climbed up stuff. And he looks up and like, you got, 3-story buildings if you wanted to get up and look around, but I ain't done none of that.
Now, I am definitely doing an inside check that he didn't look over garden walls. He's an old dude with nothing left to care.
He comes across as genuine.
Damn! Regular saint. All right.
No, I didn't say I don't look at no women. I just ain't looked over no garden walls to look at women.
Oh, man. I have some secrets to teach you.
How about another day?
Yeah, definitely gonna leave that for another conversation, but just this another little tip. I do genuinely appreciate your time, old man. You've been more than helpful figuring out what the hell's going on with this very weird day, but you've been a genuine pleasure.
Well, thank you, Sonny, and I say good luck in y'all's little escapade here.
I hope to be alive in 24 hours.
That he's like gets back up real slow. You hear his bones creaking and popping. He gets up and he starts slowly walking back down the alley.
Well, do we want to open this gate or go visit the madam?
I have a weird feeling we're going to find something about
because
both.
I'm not prepped for the madam.
To the gate it is.
That's metagaming.
I'm going to meta DM. You're going here.
I sense a disturbance on the window. I feel like we should open the gate.
Okay,
Not a railroad.
After this adventure,
but I'm just letting you know.
I
don't have anything prepped for the other part.
After this adventure,
I spent too many hours this week playing hardcore WoW instead of reading and prepping for it.
I know some players who are responsible for this.
Yes,
I'm not sure who it could possibly be.
Just like in Kelso's game, it says it's Death's fault. No, it's Kate's fault. But she did have the assist from Gary. I can take that in Friday.
Not here, though. I'm a free man here.
I'm going to pull my finger out of the gate lock and let Oren put the key in.
Well, you pull your hand back. The first top half or the top knuckle of your finger stays in there as you do. No, sorry. So it fits if you put the key in.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
It's a little stiff on the tumblers, but it turns without too much force. It creaks open. And
you do.
Yeah, and you see grimy steps descend rapidly to one of the old drainage tunnels that runs beneath the city. The tunnel's brick walls are coated with years of grime up to high water mark left here long ago. The floor is several inches deep in a collection of filth and detritus. Though slightly muddy, the tunnel is largely dry now. There's no light source, but in the wane illumination coming through the locked gate, you can see that the center of the tunnel is punctuated periodically by large iron grates, providing further drainage from storm runoff.
Oh boy.
You hear faintly these. You hear rats and stuff scurrying.
Well,
Remind me what we're solving again. We're looking for weird ghost children.
we're
That's
looking
all
to
you
have a
know
good
so far.
time.
Was that again? I need to rewind because I definitely fell asleep before the end of last session. Was there promise of payment?
Are you saying you only do things for payment?
Yeah, doing the normal. What was it? I think y'all negotiated like 2 gold a day.
Yeah, we're hard at work here.
And why is the lighting not going through? Why is it not opening? Hang on.
Come on, Fantasy Grounds.
No,
Automate.
I may have screwed something up on the map. Let me double check. Maybe I put a wall there instead of a door.
Oops! Instead of
It
a
shows
door.
that it's
Oh,
a
it's
door.
closed.
Right.
For us, it was closed. Now it's open.
It is open now?
Well,
I can't move Cleo
on my
through
screen, it is. Uh-oh.
because you should be able to see down there. So
Yeah, I clicked the door button, and it switched from closed to open, but we still can't see through it.
that happened. We look.
It's got a wall.
No, it's showing that there's a door there. Maybe it double walled. Maybe I screwed up and double walled it.
Exactly. I'm like,
Maybe I'll do this then.
The door. Oh, there are 2 different doors. Like the
Is
door
there?
icon moved. So open that one, but then is there another one? Can you delete one?
I'm deleting it.
Yeah, there were 2 different open icons.
Is there only one
But
now?
well, as far as I can see, but we still can't see through it.
Hang on. Okay, yeah, I doubled something up on accident. Let me go back and delete.
Genuine D&D experience, folks.
Except
Yeah.
there.
Sometimes you have to delete doors.
That's weird. It's still there's nothing there. There's literally nothing there, and I can't move past it.
Oh
Why?
my gosh.
What the hell? I've never seen that. I literally deleted the doorway.
You have broken the game.
Hang on, let me see what's going on here. Of course, I didn't label any of the layers I put on this.
Of course.
Of course.
Well, that's how you do. You know the name of the
Okay,
layers in your head.
Then I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to place you in there.
It's magic.
We charged
I
through
phased
bravely.
through the invisible wall.
Oh my god!
Hang on. I think
my
it's
new
a
powers.
mask issue is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Yeah, she phased through the wall. Where did Cleo go? Cleo, get back here. Where is my mask here?
Let me in.
Fantasy Grounds is like, please stop watching this stream.
No, it's a human error. And I hope that I didn't just reveal the whole map to y'all.
No, I'm not looking.
I see the hallway. That's it.
Okay, good. So okay, cool. So it was just the mask I was doing to cover up names and different things, and I guess it completely just blocked everything out. So that was my bad.
double
Oops.
masked.
Oh man, we can't go this way, guys. It's an 80 fee.
God damn it, Dick. I don't have 80.
Yeah, I'm not paying 80. I'm not paying shit.
Is that an 80-foot chasm?
No, what that represents is that the hallway, because you only have so much space for the map, the hall goes on for 180 feet past what you can see. That middle section is basically a repeat for 180 feet. A just straight tunnel.
Oh, I thought it was like a 180-foot gap.
No, it's just saying we're not going to draw out that many squares for a map.
Gotcha. Whew.
This is where we turn around. And
Oh,
talk to
no.
the,
Yeah, I can't jump that far. I'm sorry.
As you descend in there, Cleo, it just kind of goes grayscale for you.
This is Daredevil vision mode.
Yeah.
Long ass hallway.
This is still new to you, that you don't need a light source.
I look back at Orin, kind of grin, and I'm just gonna go clomping on this way.
Oh, wait, where are you going? I can't see shit. You
I
can't
descend
hear me. Where are you
into the
going?
darkness, never to be seen
You
again.
fuckface.
I don't turn around.
I look back at the group. I lost Cleo.
There we go. I had ambient lighting on too, and that I was trying to do the ambient lighting just for the courtyard. So
You lost Cleo again? Really?
Well, he just
we just got it back.
You guys
he
go
ran off
Orin.
into the dark.
Orin, we're not buying you a new one when we can't find this one for you, okay?
That's not fair. This isn't my fault.
No, we've already bought you one new one. We're not getting you a third new one.
Please.
I shot once running after Cleo and then realized it's totally pointless because he hasn't turned around.
because can't hear you.
you see the problem, Reggie.
Well, I mean, we gotta go after him.
I'm gonna bonus action dash so I can actually just like run around in front.
Okay, you're running into the dark.
Just around it, like just right here in front of Cleo. And then
Where
turning
the light,
around.
you're very much into the shadows and the darkness because you've gone down fairly steep stairs and you just got a
wait,
tiny
hold
bit
on.
of ambient light.
No. I had torch.
Oh, you're striking up a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I will at this point since Cleo's so cool and just ran off.
It's kind of, you don't even think about it because you can see, so you're not like, oh, I should light a torch. Okay, so Reggie's got a torch. And you've got a lantern, correct? You got the, are you pulling out the candle? Or are you actually lighting it?
I mean, I'll light a torch because the candle fucking sucks right now.
That's pretty cool. Just doesn't have
It's
a
cool,
large diameter.
but yeah, that's the. I'm not walking 5 feet at a time to figure out what's in front of me. You know.
And here's the part too where I just realized as I'm pulling up some stuff, I did not finish putting data in for some things. God damn it!
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that means.
It means
You
that
aren't-
I played too much WoW this week.
What?
Orin, aren't we all walking 5 feet at a time?
No, we have torches that can see. How far out do torches see?
I walk 5 feet per step.
Yeah, whatever, loser. Get tall.
Just trying to have a Zen moment with you, man, but that's okay.
Nah, you don't understand. I've got this really cool little fucking candle that I just don't have a moment to use it yet because it sees 5 feet out at a time.
But it's always seeing 5 feet out, so if you run with it, it's still there with you.
That's not how we take turns in this game.
So, as you come down there, Cleo, you're looking. Reggie, you run up in front. And are you trying to stop Cleo, or what are you doing?
It's just kind of like an emergency panic mode. Like, the dude has just come back to life and is walking off into the darkness. So I'm rushing in there with a torch and just being like, whoa, 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 hello.
You hit a trap. I'm not going to save you.
I'm just taking a look down the stairs. No rush.
You
Said the person who sprinted off at full speed into the darkness.
I strolled leisurely down the stairs.
That is not what you said.
Okay, before I showed up with this in front of you, and I look off into the darkness, what can you see? You walked in here with no light whatsoever. This was a dark as fuck hallway. I watched you disappear. I ran after you and lit a torch.
Yeah.
Did you just blindly walk down some stairs?
You can see about 60 foot before it gets dark. I mean, you see darkness.
You know, they say when one sense goes, the others usually turn up to make up for it. I think I just can see.
I've seen you carry a torch before, you fucking liar.
I have special
You're not
eyes
there.
now. I don't know what to tell you.
Also, Cleo can't see your lips.
Yeah, that's right.
Why not?
Because
standing up the stairs outside.
Cleo's facing me, and you're behind
I literally
him.
said I went in after I lit my torch.
Oh, well, whatever. I dragged
I'm
my
not standing
icon,
here with my dick in my hands.
I whistle for my
like
scabby.
the rest of us. Wait, see you? And apologies if I knew this last session, because I was definitely suffering from time zone fatigue. Are you saying that if I... right in front of my face. If I hadn't come down here with this, you could still see perfectly fine down this hallway?
Well, not perfectly fine, but fine enough.
Wow. Okay, that's really cool. But I'm still gonna need this. And just as maybe some afterthought, the rest of us who can't just walk into the fucking darkness.
Us normal people.
Yeah, you know, if we want to keep up with you, I don't know, wait for a buddy or light a torch or something, just
I
so.
got my buddy. Point down a scab.
You walked right into that one. You really did.
Yeah, you know, that's.
I will.
Sorry, I'm
make
resharing
sure
the map. It's got a arrow stuck on it.
Not to get too far ahead. Just reveling and having some whack ass magical powers. Like you and Sock here.
I know the feeling, yes.
Whack ass is not quite what I would call mine, but fair enough.
I
It
give
is
Reggie
what I would
like a
call
slap
mine.
on the shoulder, and I kind of start walking past him again.
Okay, you do notice as you start
His shoulder
to,
just kind of slump and drop the torch.
just as you start to move, you notice off right to your right, north on the map there, there's a small alcove with like shelves in it.
Don't mind if I do. Want to rifle through?
Yeah, it looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. There's shelving, and then below it there are hooks, like where clothing and stuff would be. You rifle through the shelving there, and you find several items covered in thick dust. There's a small metal coffer. There's a tattered book. And there's a few articles of soiled and grubby children's clothing. And a pair of old rusty butcher knives. Look like they're stained brown with blood. But lots of thick dust. So it's been here a very long time.
30 years.
I will pocket the Silver coffer.
Okay, it's too big to fit in your pocket.
Oh, I was picturing like a what's it, like a pencil case size. Can I pop it open?
Sure.
No, not
It's not
allowed.
locked or anything.
I hold up the knife so Reggie can see it.
Inside, you find 2 little clay bottles, that muddy brown color, with old rags stuffed in the neck of it.
More of these great little bottles. Should we take them? Reggie?
What are you trying
I'm
to do, Reggie?
thinking.
I mean, you got a really good roll. What do you want to do?
Okay, so we found one of those with weird blue residue in it, and these two look similar. Do I have any sense that this is some kind of collection mechanism specifically around, like, based on like some of the stuff that I've dug up or read about earlier sacrifice practices and civilizations? Is there anything that like you could be collecting something soul-like or life force-like in these bottles?
You don't get any kind of vibe of that from this.
Shit.
Do I get the vibe that these might
Anything, because
be
the
drugs?
faint smell you had from the other one and this, if anything, something chemical.
Well, that's what I was trying to discern earlier. My first hunch was this is basically your chloroform vehicle.
Well, by smell, you could not tell anything.
Well, now I'm just stuck in limbo.
Well, we're gonna have to taste and find out. Maybe later, though. Let's
Yeah,
pocket those. Move
I
on.
don't suggest tasting old residue from tombs as a point of experience.
It wasn't in a tomb. It was just in an old box.
Dead things, old places, all the same.
You taste a lot of stuff in tombs before?
Not anymore.
As y'all are talking, you hear this
Not
loud
anymore.
clatter down the tunnel. It sounds almost like wood hitting like dropping or falling.
I book it down the tunnel. I want to go see it.
Cleo, you want to take a look at that?
Take a look at what?
So you see Sock already running now. Do you have any kind of light source? Sock?
Where's he going?
There's a sound at the end of the hall.
Oh. Yeah.
I can just cast. I'll use a cantrip to light up my clothes.
Okay.
The radiant man.
He utters a few words and then starts glowing and runs down the hallway. About 50 foot further down from where you're at, it looks like there's some sort of big piece of wood that's now laying on the ground like it has fallen off the wall.
What's the area behind the wall where the wood was look like?
There just looks like there is a nail or something into the wall where it hung from.
Like it's just a canvas that has fallen?
Well, it's a piece of wood. Are you picking it up or moving it or anything?
I guess not. It's just a piece of wood.
Oh, it's a flat, like it was a bit, like about 2 foot by 2 foot.
Basic intuition tells you it
Like
was hanging on
plywood.
the wall.
Well, I figured it was hanging on the wall. I'm more concerned about, like, I don't know. Bradley's like, "Are you investigating the wood?" I'm like, "I don't know. It looks like a 2x2."
No, 2 foot by 2 foot, not a 2x4 kind of thing. It's like if it was maybe a sign or something.
Oh, okay. Then I will flip it around and look at it.
Yeah, it's faded stenciled lettering on it. It says Tunnel 34 West, East Terminus. And then scrawled over it in like coal or charcoal drawing has been vandalized with this.
We should go down tunnel 32. Or whatever was on that sign.
But
I have a feeling we'll find more answers there.
I think we're in it.
Oh, good. We'll find our answers here.
That's easy. Just everybody, give me a DC 15 perception check. Okay, so everybody except Moose and Sock, as you're kind of investigating, looking at this, Max, you see you find the piece of charcoal. It looks like it was used for this. And Cleo, you notice a little bit further away that there is a small stocking foot imprint in the some of the mud. It looks fresh.
I'm gonna kind of nudge Reggie and point over at it.
And there's it looks like it's
Oh, he's
going to one of
AFK.
the smaller sewer pipes off to the side.
Why
I
me?
think Scabs can get a scent.
So we're hanging out. We're buddies. Maybe. Come here, Scabby. Time to work.
Oh, and for
It's another
for
footprint.
anybody that's listening instead of watching, the note that's written on this is Bloody Jack Carver went down to the larder, taking some children to play. He read them some books, then hung them from hooks and left them to age for a day.
Good.
Just like the Sesame Street I
What
grew
a
up on.
delightful rhyme.
Using my awesome ranger powers and my cool dog, can I attempt to track the footprints?
You do. Goes into a small shaft, and you go down that for about 30 feet, and then it just ends in a flooded sewer pipe only a few foot in diameter, and you can't go any further.
I've followed behind as much as I can until Cleo hits the pipe that they can't go down.
Yeah, no way through here.
Did those steps look like they went into here or came out of here?
Well, for what you can see, looks like it went into it, and they look fresh.
Jesus. He is a guy I know in town.
Hey, Reggie, you get big, right? Have you ever tried getting small?
Interesting. Interesting.
You should think about it.
Just something to think about.
When you get really sad, I think you should try getting small.
I mean, I feel small. Especially when I'm sad. But no one ever asks me that.
I'm
Everyone
I
always
apologize for
asks,
bringing that up.
where's the angry red rage monster? Never, how's the
How's
angry
the-
red rage monster?
I'll be sure to ask him next time I see him.
Turns out that's the secret phrase to just get me to chill the fuck out.
How are you, Red Rage Monster? You feeling okay today? Would you like a PB&J? I have a spaghetti cake right here for you.
Sun's
Oh.
getting real
Favorite.
low.
Lasagna's getting real low.
The lasagna's getting real old.
No, it's fresh. Yeah, we'll turn back around.
Okay, you come back out. Not a problem.
Because I'm getting really shady vibes from this plum and hammer thing. Is this the first time we've seen this symbol in town?
Yeah, that you think about it, you hadn't noticed it anywhere.
Anybody else get the sense that
Now the old man
old
Everett told you that like this was the old guild that did the sewer system originally, but they haven't been around for a while.
Yeah. But is anybody else getting the inkling that old Bill wasn't that stellar of a citizen?
What gave it away?
I don't know, the secret compartment with a small child space with bloody handprints, probably.
Hmm.
That's just how I read into it, so I'm tabling the idea.
Now you found some bloody knives and some more of those little vials.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're reading too deep into it.
I kind of get the sense that this is a self-fulfilling prophecy, like it cleaned itself up. He did some things came back to him, now he's dead.
Hey man, what he could get up. He could be fine.
Maybe old Bill was the murderer back when, and all the kids are taking revenge now.
I think that's what Reggie was saying, yes.
The only thing that's really blowing my mind, though, is that if he died 30 years ago, how did we have fresh bits in his house today?
Maybe he was just been hiding.
It sounds like he likes to keep things for a while.
Old people are like that.
He keeps it on ice.
His place was broken into.
Yeah. Still weird to me. It's I should probably stop bringing that up as a topic of conversation, given that I don't think things are going to get any more sane from here on out.
No, they won't. Something tells me it's going to be a long day.
Well,
in the sewers. We've never done that before.
I look down at my torch and kind of wave it back and forth half-heartedly, like the kid who brought a pistol to a Super Soaker fight. I'll let somebody else lead.
I'm sorry. Could you give me that phrase again?
You show up to a Super Soaker fight, but you've got a water pistol.
Oh, I thought you meant like a literal pistol. Thank you, Jack. It's gonna feel like that kid's not dejected. That kid's a psycho.
Quite the opposite.
It's a water gun that shoots jam.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you can go 2 by 2. What's your order you're going in?
I'll be up front.
I will be bringing up the rear.
I will also be up front.
I thought so. I'm like actively encouraging Cleo.
Where's Reggie gonna be?
Middle.
Where's Scab?
What about you? Sock.
Scab behind you, Cleo, or?
Yeah, I'll just put Scab behind us.
Where's Sock wanting to be?
Where's my token?
I see.
Oh, you're up front. Wait, no.
It's like here. I just moved you. You're right.
Oh,
Can you not see
Sorry,
it?
I was standing on you.
this is fine. This is a good position. I was just looking around like, I'll move myself there. I just don't know where I'm at.
I'm hiding.
I'm hiding from myself. It's just like real life.
Moose, where you won? Hey, welcome, Vancouver.
I plan to be bringing up the rear so that my considerable bulk does not accidentally get in the way of anything.
Okay, so let me.
I will prevent anything from getting attacking us from behind.
That mountain is the rear guard.
Is there anything coming through on the Sirenscape? Because I don't.
Nope, still not.
That's weird because I hear it on mine.
Maybe you have a different link than us.
I've got mine cranked up to 150, so if it starts, I will scream.
Here, let me reshare the link. For whatever reason. Settings. Invite. Let me open it up again too and see if make sure it's working. That's weird. Now it shows this. I've got it. It's running on another one. I've got two browser windows open. It's running on one, but not the other. Let me generate a new key. Player session ID generated. Use the invite player button. I did.
Still nothing on my end.
Hang on.
Yeah.
You replay again. Stop all music. Okay, when I killed all the music, it stopped on one browser and it has started again. And I see it's working on mine. Does chat or stream? Do y'all hear the music?
My Sirenscape web player tab says high memory usage, but nothing is happening.
That's odd.
Interesting.
Say it. Y'all have used it before and it's worked correctly. Correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I just double checked
Wastrel
the
said they
mute
can hear the
unmute.
music.
The link in here. Can you put the link in Discord? I'm just curious.
Yeah. That's the one that I've got that's working. The other one, let me click this. Join session again.
Hold on. Where'd you paste that?
In the wrong Discord. I posted it in food porn. It doesn't go there.
That's really okay. Now I hear it.
There we go.
That is.
I've heard the term. Everyone's heard the term food porn. We all know what it is. But how come nobody thought to call it lewd food instead?
Because they're degenerates.
Damn it. The my favorite of those is why wasn't creepypasta fettuccine Alfredo?
Okay.
That's weird. So I think there's a disconnect between the link button to Fantasy Grounds and Sirenscape.
Yeah, something's because when I click the link again myself and it opens up, they're not working as well. So now I know that the one that's working now originally wasn't, and I had never logged in on that browser. And then once I logged in, it could, but you shouldn't need to have an account to log in to hear it. And I guarantee because I just sent you a link and you said it worked. So that's very odd. It may be something. I'll have to check the forums and see if there's something with that. Anyway, so you cautiously move down this long hallway again. That 180 is just length added, not a chasm of 180 foot. And as you get to this area, a creature comes up out of one of these manholes.
Oh
Fuck.
boy.
It's gray skinned and hunched over with long tentacle like arms ending in splayed, spiny claws. The heads, however, appear to be on a neck that's twisted almost like a corkscrew. And its face is facing backwards towards you, even though its body's moving the opposite direction. And it moves on all fours, almost crab-like, as it comes up out of this manhole and starts hauling ass down the hallway.
Oh, good. Thank God, it's running
Go.
away.
So I guess at this point, roll for initiative, just so for turn order and time and feet away and stuff.
Just so I can figure out when in the turn order I go. You go, crab man, run away. Oh.
And it very, very, very disturbing. Actually, give me a. You've seen creepy shit below. We'll do a DC 10 wisdom save for this, for insanity, because this is
What
not
are
natural.
denizens?
I think I'm
Lives
all right.
down here. He lives down here. Oh my God.
Wow.
Just rolled double 20s.
Max, it's almost really unsettling to the point of
Almost.
being. Almost. You hold on to your shit.
But
And your
just
forehead.
barely.
That's an intelligence check, Moose.
Whoops.
He did surprisingly well.
Wait, what? Where is his intelligence? Oh, did he drop it
Oh.
in the tower?
Yeah, it was a tower.
I dropped it in the tower.
You rolled
So
the same
on
number
brand.
though.
Wait. Was it a low intelligence number?
You roll. Well, you got a 13 total, so you have a +2 in your wisdom, a -2 in your intelligence. You got 13 both.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if I'm not intelligent enough, I can't be I can't be made insane.
Yeah, you can be dumb and go crazy. So,
I
Cleo,
cannot
you're up
lose
the
my
front. You
marbles.
see this thing run off. What do you? And as it's running away from you, the face is staring back at you. And
Ugh.
while,
I don't like that.
While I don't have the perfect representation, because here's where I did use some AI art. Let's see if I can get the image I made for it. Where did I put it? Dang it. Not put it. See what I call these things. Sorry, professional DM here at work. Where'd my encounter? There it is. I just made head a token. Can't share it. I know where it's at though. Just a second. I can put it in here real quick. It's folder. Campaigns. Images. Of course. This goes back to that I shouldn't have played so much shit this week. Images. Subfolder. There we go. Except the head is turned around backwards as it runs on all.
Lovely.
That's beautiful.
So yes, this pops out of one of those drainage holes and starts scurrying away on all fours, crab-like.
I don't know. He's just like one of the denizens down here, just a little sewer boy minding his business.
Cleo,
What
I
do you
think
think,
you know
Juan?
by now
do you
there's
think?
no such thing as the little sewer boys minding their own business.
We them sewer boys.
I want to live in
Tunnel snakes
Leo's
rule.
world, where they're just little sewer boys running around doing things like stealing underpants.
Pantsing
sewer
people and throwing their
boys
pants in the
too,
water.
yeah. Okay, fine. I will hustle up this way. As I'm running, I'm going to unholster a whip from my belt.
You're a what?
Unholster a whip is what I
Mhm.
heard.
And I'm going to select this dubious little beast to become marked. Link.
Fuck.
This feels like so much useless energy when it was running away. Like we won. It left. I'm just talking to myself over here in the corner.
Oh no! Apparently, sewer boys are not allowed to live.
Crush.
I'm gonna crack the whip.
Holy!
Didn't know fucking Simon Belmont was on our fucking team.
Dang, the sound effects.
I'm gonna hope I do this hunter's mark right. All my things are coded correctly.
Whoa!
What did that roll?
Ouch.
One.
That many d6s.
So
That's too many. One.
Rolled
What all do
3
you have?
d6s.
I think that's too many d6. Hold
that's
on.
what I'm thinking.
You added 1d6 for marked.
Yeah, because you've got
Was
the
your
cut.
whip a
Once you
2?
mark it, it's already coded to put a D6. So you put it on there twice because that's an if then. So yeah, you've got
Okay,
it.
I
added
thought it would be
twice.
like sneak attack where I have to hit the button every time to do the
No,
d6.
this is one. All you got to do is put the marked on the creature, and it will auto anything that's marked. So, like, say you had 2 shots, you shot one that was marked and one that wasn't. That will only add the D6 to the marked one and not the other.
Why do I have 3 buttons then to press?
Because let me show you.
Because you stole a button from Sock when he wanted to do.
So the hunter's mark, the one that's got the red slash through it, that's the one that's up. The other one is the condition marked that you put on the creature you're wanting to shoot.
Okay, then what's the third one
And
for?
the third one is because for the rules, the way I've changed Ranger, since is that you can spend your spell slots to add extra D6s.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you wanted
So
to
I'll
burn
just say that
basically a
I...
quote first level spell, because I don't use, that's not how I do spells, you could use those slots to pump up damage. So that's what the extra button is, so you can click that as many times as whatever. Like you could, if you burned a level 2 spell slot, you could do 2d6.
Why did it roll 3 then? Shouldn't it have just done 2?
2, one I was the 4 for the whip, and I don't know why it added the other 2. Or the other 1.
Okay.
Let me look at your weapon.
It's just a whip. It's a 1d4 plus 3.
Yeah, so here, just let me heal that thing. Just re-roll it on there. You've got it marked, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's test it again. Just go ahead and roll.
Roll damage?
Yeah.
Okay, that worked.
So, yeah, I don't know where that third D6 came from.
It's
Unless
so
you
weird.
had something previously on there, or if you hit all 3 buttons and it added that extra D6.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I
Because
know how
that
to use
one's
it
a
on-
one-use thing. If you click the one that's add a d6, it'll go. That's
Mhm.
probably what you did. Is you probably clicked all three.
I only clicked 2 of them, I think. But yeah, okay. I'm going to hit it again because I have 2 attacks. I wish I could hear the whip crack sound effect. I don't have Turnscape up. And I'm going to 20, 25, 30, 35. Politely step back.
Is Sirenscape playing specific weapon sounds?
It has, yes, it's coded in there for like damages and what different types of weapons have different sound effects.
Wow. I thought you were sitting back behind like a soundboard going,
Working my ass off. Hell no, I've got enough shit I've got to keep up with. If you could just see all the shit that I've got up and going. Well, just at a glance, what I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different windows open.
How many of those are unique streaming platforms?
Well, see, I've got 2 instances of Fantasy Grounds. I've got Discord. I've got a PDF open. I've got 3 different chat windows for the various platforms going. I've got one browser that's got 6 tabs for just the streaming shit. I've got my streaming software. I've got another browser that's playing the music. I've got my Beacon app, which is controlling my speaker and all the audio for the ins and outs. And then I got 2 other browser windows open so that I can have 2 of the other platforms. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of them are for monitoring stream stuff. Anyway. So you do that. So you just run up, you crack this whip at this thing twice, and then run back. Correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
And does it have a 10-foot reach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Max, you kind of shove between Reggie and Sock.
I'm gonna take a shot at this thing.
Okay.
With my hand crossbow. I dropped a 20. I feel so sad.
And I was
But
like,
at least I hit.
Yep, you hit. And you have
You
no
coward, you ran back.
Yep. Well, it didn't even get fully up there because Cleo was 10 foot back. So
Double coward.
Lol. I'm not trying to die
Hey,
again.
I rolled max damage though. And then bonus action, I'm gonna run back behind all these nerds with my cunning.
excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Coming through.
Is that all you're doing?
It's gonna turn around and be like, "Where did
That's
that bolt come
all.
from?" And I'm just standing there.
He's standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
It runs around the corner.
Fuck.
Reggie?
I can't see it.
What are you doing?
Trying to see it. I'll. Move up 10 feet, looking around Cleo. Definitely still can't say anything. It came out of the sewer grate right in front of us. Yeah?
Correct.
Ugh. I'm going to take up a spot right here. So another 10 feet of movement. And just maintain a watch down the hallway. So I guess I'm going to hold my action with... let me double check what I've got. I think it's crossbow, right? Yeah. I'm going to hold a loaded crossbow for anything that comes out down this hallway, and otherwise I'm just going to keep kind
The
of
hallway
peeking
to your
around the
south.
corner.
You're facing south.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess it's the end of my. Where's the combat tracker?
Moose, what are you doing? This all happened pretty quick. You see something. You're far enough back with don't have a good view of it, but something come up out of a grate, ran forward. Cleo ran after it, cracked it with a whip. Max shot it and ran back, and then it went around a corner.
I watch our rear, and I hold guard.
Good. Oren, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run up to where it was last seen.
Okay. Draw out where you're wanting to be.
What was that up here?
Okay. Oh, and there it is.
Can I shoot at it?
Sure.
Taking a second to load. Hey.
Ouch.
That's me, I suppose.
You clicking the button or me?
I'll do it. Boop.
Sock, what are you doing?
Oh, not much.
I drop a fireball on the team.
Well, definitely on Orin, because then I can still hit that.
I understand.
I can't really do much in this scenario, so I'm just gonna move up and pretend like I'm gonna do it in character and pretend like it'll still be alive when I get there.
Is your light
So there
spell
you go.
concentration, or does it last a certain amount of time?
That's a good question. Let me look at the cantrips.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Lasts an hour.
Okay. You done?
Yes.
Scab. What's Scab doing?
I am going to give the command for Scab to move up and help Orin. She's going to go 5, 10, 15. Excuse me.
Feel love. Like the enemy mid lane.
Is that all the movement you're doing, or?
Unloved and unwanted.
I think her movement is only 40. I don't think I can get past Orin. Yeah.
So you're trying to run into Orin, or?
Yes.
She can only get to here. Because I can't move through him.
Because you could take your movement, then use your action if you wanted to move more.
No.
From here, she cannot see the scary monster, so she's gonna stand next to Orin and wag her little tail.
Okay. Hang on. Oh shit! You already did it. Say, at this point, where's my stuff? There we go.
At this point, everything goes better.
Yep.
This one comes running around the corner. Cleo.
Hello.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Cleo, why didn't you hear that coming?
Stare at Reggie.
And
You didn't hear Reggie say that. Reggie can say
Right,
whatever the fuck he wants.
That wasn't Reggie. Reggie's not a punk. That's me.
you punk bitch. I know punk bitch. It swings a tentacle at you.
Ew.
And
Yucky.
fucking
Ew.
phones, God damn it.
I mean, tentacles are hard to swing.
I just get like a weird hug. And it's gross.
It caresses your cheek. You feel
Oh no!
you feel very disturbed.
I'm uncomfortable.
By
I'm uncomfortable.
Make a wisdom check. Yeah.
this.
Not again.
And then it leans in trying to bite you as well. That one, however, doesn't feel as good as its caress. You take 8 points of damage.
Wait, is it still attacking after it fumbled? What is this?
Oh, you are correct. You are correct. Thank you, sir.
It drops its teeth.
No, it's one of my house rules that you can't if you have multiple attacks. That first one. So let me put the.
I fixed myself.
You fixed it. Okay. And then dropping from the ceiling,
Oh!
another one tries to attack you, Sock.
Tell him he's bitch made.
Good news, guys. Nothing is coming from this southern corridor. Keeping my eye on it.
Good job.
Why would you jinx us like that?
That one hits for 11 points, and
Ow.
you succeed. Tries wrapping it around your throat,
Oh!
and you manage to get a hand in there to keep it from clamping down around you to where you can't speak or cast. And
In a funny, silly way.
yeah, funny silly way. And then this one lunges at you. Warren.
Hey, whoa, bro. Nah, come on.
With a crit.
Oh, I can't see the creature. I can't barbs it.
Is it because I shot you for maximum damage?
It's
why?
the first time I've hit you in
I
a
can't
long
believe it.
time.
Silvery Barbs is such a bad spell.
It's such a bad spell. It requires me to see both. Does it actually require
holy
me?
shit, that's a nice strength save. It doesn't get wrapped around your throat at all, but it does get wrapped around enough. It's not choking. And it's your go, sir.
Well, I'm definitely going back to stabbing it. Fuck this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All that
Folks
innuendo.
are the best, Rip.
Let's see here. Make sure I'm targeting it. Last night.
No!
There we go.
Oh, buddy.
Wow! That's just a horrible
Oh, that almost tilted over to
dice
that 20.
sandwich.
And backswing was going to catch Scab in the face.
Oren, you would feel horrible forever if you killed Scab.
Since
Scab
you
got
just
armor.
reminded us that you don't get extra attacks when you fumble on the first one, please. be done.
Teacher! Teacher, they didn't do their homework.
Hey, man.
Bro, shut up, bro. God.
Be cool for
We
once in your life.
revived Cleo just so he could watch his dog die a horrible death to his own teammate.
Any movement, Orin?
No. Well, can I come back a little bit? Is that legal?
Oh, yeah, it's going to get
Officer.
an attack at you, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
He can take it.
Oh, it's much. Did we get into a new round?
yes,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I basically they were going at the end, but they rolled at the beginning anyway, so I just went with that. And it misses.
Thank God.
Sock.
I don't really have a way to get both of these in one spell, that also including me, so I think I'm just going to go for a single target. I'm going to slap a level 3 Dissonant Whispers on the one attacking me. And here's the Arcana. That's a nat 20, sir.
So that's
Oh my god.
maximum damage. You just go ahead and click the critical effect under modifiers in the upper right.
Sock's
You also-
run of form continues.
Wait, did you also max the D4 or was that automatic?
No, he rolled a D4. It
So
just
he
happened to
maxed
be
the
a full-
D20 and a D4.
Yep.
As
So
you know,
you know what? No, don't only do
one-
hang on. Click the critical and the max damage.
Oh, and the max. Okay. You don't seem to understand, Brandon. A creature hit me, the chosen one of chaos.
Apparently.
Chaos doesn't like that. It hit me, the chosen one. That's also a level 3, so that's additional
Ooh,
additional
put
fun
the
stuff.
extra dice in there.
Oh, here's
Ori
his,
went on to have a very
oh,
healthy life, and
this
it's
is-
still rolling over in her grave. The fact that you keep getting these crits.
it doesn't. Does it get a save?
What I don't remember. What is it? No. It's going to automatically fail because you got a 20.
Okay. Here's my extra
Just roll it.
d6s then too.
Good God.
Lord.
Jesus
Whoa.
fuck.
What the hell? What did you whisper?
He
That's
nothing
nice.
because he didn't have it targeted. It didn't work. Chaos was on his side.
Can we call the police?
Is that
Seems like a very Zinch move to give you a critical and then be like, but you didn't target it.
It
Yeah,
just
so
it
how does
disappears
that
into
happen?
the Empyrean.
It looks like it did when you do like a scanners thing and its head just explodes. Or how does that work?
I'm trying to think.
Sorry, that's just hold on. All of those D6s are 6s.
So I
Because
actually,
he got I let him
Oh,
max
right,
out
he got
being a
maxed.
critical.
My bad.
yeah,
It's like, why did
Uh,
we even watch him roll?
I like to think that Sock whispers. He's whispering something to the creature about how it's like, don't worry, this will free you from your eternal damnation from your eternal pain. And the word pain takes physical form, enters the creature's mouth, and explodes. Like
See,
the
I thought
literal
he-
word pain becomes a physical thing that could be interacted with, flies into the creature's mouth, and its head just pops like a balloon.
What's
And
funny
even
when
Sock
you
is like, oh,
sorry.
oh. Yeah, Sock's just like, oh, I got a little on my eye. Oh, God.
What's funny when you say to describe it that way, I don't know if any of y'all are old enough to remember it, but like in the old, you'd have Sesame Street and Electric Company. Electric Company come on before or after, and they would say words, and the words would come out of their mouth, and you could see it. That's what that reminded me of.
Here I thought Sock just accidentally left the volume up too high on the megaphone.
Any
No,
movement,
whisper
sir?
this into your...
Who's all even in eyesight to see that? I mean, Cleo probably saw that happen.
Yeah,
Cleo has
Cleo-
one sense.
I'm keeping an eye around the corner, so I definitely saw it.
Well, you're
You've
facing
seen that
south,
before.
Reggie, so you didn't see that happen at
Yeah,
all.
but nothing's happening down there, and things are like splashing and
It's been
dying
6
behind me.
seconds.
Besides,
Exactly.
Seconds.
6
besides,
seconds.
Reggie, you've seen me do that before. It was the first spell in the game.
Yeah, I was there.
I imagine some of it splattered onto me.
I'm imagining its head just went in every direction.
If you've ever
And
seen the
even
movie
Sock is like-
Scanners, that's what it was like.
I know the scene you're talking about.
Anyway,
It's
I guess that's my turn. I just turned a creature into goo with words. Okay, there I am. And see, this is that funny thing that we were talking about before, Nick, where it's like Moose could take Sock in a fight, but Moose is also kind of like, I don't know, man. If I touch him wrong, my head might just explode. And now you have
Exactly.
proof.
Well, here's the really unfortunate thing for you, Sock. Moose is watching our back. He's not looking at you.
Oh, that's okay. You already believe it anyway. It's fine.
I already believe. I'm like a kid in every fucking Christmas movie. I believe in Santa Claus so I can see him. All right. I guess I'm gonna push it.
If say you hear this behind you, that sickening.
Ah, good old Sock.
Because it wasn't fucking anybody else.
I know the sound of sock exploding heads.
I recognize the sound of the Sock special.
Accidentally killing with massive damage?
Not what I was expecting from the sock special.
All right, let's see.
I was expecting something warm and cotton.
Yeah, which has a different meaning for young teenage boys.
All right, Max, I leave the rear guard to you.
Max, why me?
You know why.
Because I need to hit something.
He nods to you 4 times.
That's all right. I don't want to get in the splash zone anyway. Seems like Sock's doing his usual thing of making things explode.
By accident. It's not a Sock thing unless it's by accident.
You know the saying, sticks and stones may break
Wow.
my bones, but words will
Dude.
never hurt me?
2-2.
That doesn't apply to Sock. His words can absolutely hurt you.
Moose,
A lot.
stop holding back and trying to kill them with 1,000 cuts, and just find the one center one.
Scab.
Scab is going to attempt to finish off this man here.
Ow, ow.
Ow, ow.
Ow, ow.
Is that the Scab battle cry?
Yes.
Yes, and it's very like deadpan.
What?
Ooh, that was almost 6.
Big one. Not big enough.
Do your save.
Oh yeah. He's up.
Yeah, it moves around on all 4, so it's kind of hard knocking it off. And the way it moves, even the other one that's came at you, Cleo, was also running like on the side of the wall.
He just like me for real.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh.
I couldn't remember if you could pass Scab or not.
Yeah.
So you got one in front of you.
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, this is not my favorite little man of the day, so I'm just going to hit him without Hunter's Mark. Kablam.
Did you say kerblam?
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh my god, 2d4. Let's go.
What?
Yes. I'll hit him again.
Hold on, you have a whip?
That. Thanks for that.
You got the
The sad
You
trombone.
choked yourself.
tied into a crit fail.
Yeah. So roll that percentile.
Couldn't be me. Sock never fails.
Sweet. Luckily for Reggie, he can't be chosen as an op possible because of Moose's size. So
Oh, can I
Thanks,
flavor
Mountain
this?
Man.
but you got a 10-foot reach. So roll a d6. 1, 2, and 3 is Sock. 4, 5, 6 is Moose.
I hope it's me.
So roll your damage on Sock.
How dare. In my moment of triumph.
Can I use my reaction to take the attack for Sock?
It's fine. I'll be okay.
Phil,
Okay.
this is like, is that my Scourge auto attacking me?
My health bar is too full.
Sorry, bud.
Punch.
Yeah, so as you crack it
Mine
once,
two days.
it means dead center mass, ripping flesh off of it, and then you make another attack, and it learned from that one, and it dives out of the way, causing you to go right over the top of it into the sock. Any movement?
Nope.
Reginald, you have a door in front of you.
No,
My
he has
God.
a
You,
moose.
you're correct, it's a wall.
So I'm pretty sure nothing's coming through this corridor, right? And
You don't
lots of
see
things
anything.
are, and I've heard lots of things splashing behind me.
Correct?
What? I can turn around for free,
Oh, yes.
and I've got the Mountain of the Man himself right in front of me. Can I grab him by the belt and scoot through his legs to try and do something within the region in front
he's
of
still
him?
friendly, so you can just half movement or difficult terrain, basically moving through him.
Yeah, but that would be like a really fun, get to know you kind of.
However, grab my belt
project.
loop. However you want to
Yeah,
do it.
listen, we may be friendly, but we're not that friendly.
Yeah, shut up.
You're about
I'm
to
gonna
be.
do it anyway. Like I'm not gonna give him a warning. I'm just gonna grab his belt, the back of his belt, and try to do a rogue dash, like a bonus action, beneath his legs.
Okay, where are you moving to?
Right. Well, shit. I can't half share the space with Sock.
Well, you've got 30 foot, so there'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you could get to there if that's where you're wanting to go.
Can I get here?
Yeah, because that's the first diagonal, so...
Okay. So Reggie's getting bored of the hallway he thought he was going to defend being completely empty and everybody else dying behind him. So turns around, grabs the kind of weirdly seal leather belt loop of Moose and does a really quick dash underneath his legs, kind of scooting through and then pivoting to the left, brushing by Sock with kind of a quick nod, and then getting in position here across from Cleo using... What do we want to use? Let's use the poison dagger.
Which has been cleansed of curse, so...
Yeah.
And you get a +2 for the flanking.
Moose, to be fair, I have been listening to all of your monologues about killing seals. So attack
Tricks about
that.
telling him he wants to take him to the club.
Okay, main melee. I think I've got the +2 for. Okay. Oh, come on, please be better.
That's a miss.
That's another 2.
Double checking my abilities. Sneaky second story. Nope. I don't get a second attack yet.
No, you do. Well, and I would say you could swing with the torch you're holding, but you used your bonus action to dash.
Yeah, exactly. So I still have movement.
Correct.
I'm not a wise man.
Do you know what love
I guess I'm just going to keep the dagger straight forward and keep this one pinned between Cleo, myself, Sock, and the Mountain of a Moose. But that's the end of my
The
turn.
mountain moose. Max.
Well, can I sneak a skeleton in there? Is Sock's technically kind of straddling two spaces here?
And I sneak
allowed.
a
Well,
skeleton in there.
Sure, because it's bony. He's skinny.
I would
Just
like
say
to
Scott,
summon
Scott
the
just
skeleton.
slightly slides there. You can put it in there.
Oh, okay.
I will now.
I used to hate the
proceed to roll my
half grid
percentile
stuff,
dice.
but yeah, that's fine. Can you drag him, or do I have to? I can't remember.
I think you have to.
What's this one wearing?
This one's wearing what used to be a very nice suit and tie,
Excellent.
but it's a skeleton, so it's like tattered. He's got a very beat up top hat.
Suit, bony.
Wah, wah, wah.
And it's gonna attack this thing. As soon as I remember where his attack is.
So you should be on your cohort tab.
Ah, there it is. Yeah. Fucking great job, skeleton. Excellent work.
Max, I think the rogues are just getting shafted on this one.
Should roll 20s, idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, was that
I
our
never think of
problem?
that. I just need to roll 20s.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I'm
Is it possible to learn this power?
So what I'm hearing is that one's about to pop up.
Yeah, we've said that for Bradley. We have said that for weeks at a time sometimes, and I just
It's
keep
No,
not
but you
gonna-
have.
when he rolls
You
a one,
have
he-
done it. It's just your chaos roll has been like, okay,
no,
don't die
I'm not
next
saying
round.
I haven't done that, but if we look at how many ones versus how many 20s I've rolled, I'm sure I've rolled more 20s. We've
he's-
said it before, where it's like, here comes the one, and then it's like, oh, it's another 20.
He's that weird factor between Nick's caster, my caster, and now his player. We're just watching Sock dance across your million pitfalls and go, nope, nah, not really.
And then, as my action, I will say, "Hey, Moose! It's a little slippery, but I think if you just hit it really, really hard, it'll go down."
Giving him that advantage.
I'm giving him that advantage.
I'm pretty sure if we were to run the numbers, we would find Sock as like a statistical anomaly.
Yup. Okay, end of the round. Are you casting anything this next round?
Oh, yeah, I'll probably give the other one a Distant Whispers too.
Okay. Top of the round, Max. Sure go.
Oh, shit. All right, skeleton.
Not his turn yet. Well, actually, he goes right after you. So he has his own turn.
I'm not going to be attacking. I can't sneak an arrow past friggin' Moose of all people.
I mean, you have disadvantage. You can shoot past Cleo with disadvantage.
I mean, might as well try, right? Better than doing nothing at all. What does it happen? I friggin' dome Cleo in the back of the head?
Well, I don't know. The target you're shooting at has 5 options. But you will get sneak attack if you hit.
Oh man, so close.
Wing and a miss.
All right, that's my go. Then Skellington gonna take a swing.
Bones. Skelly bones.
The stab sound.
Please just chop off like an entire wrist. Look at those hands.
Oh, damn, Skelly! Skelly sinks that old crusty old sword right in a vital spot.
Yeah, just super rusty.
If this thing lives, it's gonna have to get its tetanus shot.
Exactly. Please have extra
It
damage.
lives in the sewer. It probably used to.
Oh.
Cleo, here we go.
Oh boy. There's
So
a lot of people
everybody
around
gets
me.
to go before them except Sock. Sock goes last.
That's what I get.
Red
Hey, you-
Spanigan.
You got flanking, so +2.
+2.
Okay, you hit.
Maybe this next one. Maybe. Maybe.
What you're just out to punish this thing for this longest possible
It
time.
has a one
Well,
hit
it's
point.
after that hitting Sock for max damage. He's like, oh, maybe I'd be a little bit lighter on these hits.
Be a little more careful with these next ones.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Doggy.
Doggy's doing something else.
Roll another one because you didn't put the prone on the creature.
He didn't fall down.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. He saved. Never mind.
Still a hit. I mean,
Maja.
And it does a Wilhelm scream.
the sound effect. I mean, that's the perfect one for getting killed by a dog bite.
Reggie?
Yeah.
Please take this
Sure,
thing
why
down.
not? +2. Let's keep using this fun dagger that I'm sure was worth picking up somewhere. Good. Oh, did 12 hit? I accidentally untargeted. Shit, I had scab
You
targeted.
can drag and drop it on top of it like that. It's a miss.
Double checking my skills. Abilities. Cunning action, ability skill improvement, expertise. I'm still only at 1 attack.
Well, you'll always be because you're a rogue. But you can use your bonus action for an offhand attack with the torch. Under your actions, get a lit torch.
Oh, there it is. Oh my god, my dice. Seriously, guys. Just punch me until I turn into the other thing. I'm just gonna leave the lit torch under his legs. Like I tried to make an attack and I missed. I'm just like, fuck it.
You want to become the other thing, so you can roll jack shit on that too.
Yes, thank you. Hold on, let me find the combat tracker. I missed it. Well, I don't think I've rolled.
Your go, Moose.
Don't forget, you have advantage.
Did you say something, Jack? It was really quiet.
Whoops, I was muted.
I said don't forget, you have advantage.
Vantage.
Yeah, it should already be on him, I think. Did you put the thing on him?
Oh, I did not put the thing on him.
Roll again, Moose. Because you had advantage.
All right, I will take the 7. And for my second attack, I will roll with advantage.
Well, no, that's just for one attack.
Oh,
Isn't
All
it?
right.
Well, let me double check.
I take a
Moose
12.
has 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, I have 2 attacks.
Right, but the advantage was from an ability that Max used. Isn't it
Well, it
just
doesn't
for
matter
one
because I
attack, or is
rolled
it
a
for the
12.
whole thing?
Also, he can reckless attack for advantage if he really
Ah,
wants to.
shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, now Max? Isn't yours just for one attack or one
Yes,
action?
it is the next time they do an action or attack.
Okay, so that one.
Okay, well, even if he had the 12, I think that's still
say
hit.
this. Yeah, the second one dropped to 12 second. So this was 13 was his main roll.
Yes. Death.
Thank you.
And it dies. You sit ready for action, looking. You hear nothing else.
Why do I feel like I spend too much time in sewers with you people?
I don't know the right place to stab a dagger into an undead thing.
You still got Moose showing on your cam if you meant to or not, Nick.
Yeah.
Well, he's been Moose all night.
No problem.
Yeah, I swapped it to Moose. I'm really tired, and these
No problem.
lights
I know
are
you sometimes
really
forget
bright.
it, but you switched it over.
I just want to turn off all my bright lights.
Nick's too pretty. Can't keep those lights on.
No, I'm hideous. Don't look at me.
You said it, not us.
Scab is going to politely make her way to Mr. Bones. Look up at him with admiration.
Take a snack.
Mr. Bones even though it's a different one each time, there's a shared memory of Scab,
Oh.
and he
That's
looks
wherever
nervous.
the,
If a just skull could show emotion, it looks nervous at Scab.
She's sitting politely,
Scab? No.
staring.
I like to think that there's the
looks at
dimension
you.
these skeletons come from. They all like sit down and talk with each other, and like 6 of them are sitting there now. I keep getting I got some of these guys that had like a weird cat dog, and all the skeletons are like, "Oh yeah, me too." So now there's like Scabs getting a reputation in Skellyville.
There's one. It ate me. That motherfucker ate me. But
Nobody
it's in a
believes
Sam
it.
Jackson voice.
There's somebody in Skellyville who's just missing a leg, and Scab's like, yeah.
So these horrible twisted creatures now lay dead around you.
Yes, they should.
What else you doing?
I'm actually going to have to call it here because I have work very early tomorrow.
That's cool. So we can well, real quick, are y'all checking any of the side tunnels?
Can I do a quick peek down the one I was trying to defend?
Sure.
Like, does it look like it goes a long way anywhere?
No, you can see where it stops, but it looks like there's some side tunnels.
Right. So like if I do, like I walk right up to the edge, do they go a long ways?
So it makes a T intersection, just a little alcove on one side, a little bit deeper on the other. At the very end of that 10-foot little hallway there's the upper half of a torso. The legs and hip are gone. It's just a body laying there, and it looks like there's a bundle of rags or a pouch or something stuffed in the mouth. And it looks like it's been gnawed upon on the upper parts too, but the bottom half is just gone. Dried entrails and stuff just kind of spread out along the bottom. It smells pretty foul down here.
Against my better judgment, I'll go take the package out of the mouth.
Okay. Roll me a con save too, please.
Of course. I love doing that specifically. Whew.
Okay, you don't contract leprosy. You're good. And no, for real, it has leprosy. And
Oh God.
You pull. It's a leather pouch that was stuffed in its mouth, and it feels like there's 2 rocks or something in it.
Well, first I'm going to take this parcel and walk back out of the hallway completely. Then I will open the pouch and see what those look like.
It's 2 gemstones of sort. Chrysoberyls. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. Chrysoberyls.
Chrysoberyls? Sure.
I don't know what color those are.
Sure. I'm guessing like a bluish green, but I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm gonna throw a quick appraisal on that and see what I think those are worth.
Greenish. Greenish yellow, or more. No, they're more yellow. Some of them are green, more yellow though.
Fair enough.
And
what's my best?
That's barely enough. You're guessing those are probably worth about 150 a piece.
The bag isn't made of like testicles, is it?
No, it's just a old,
oh thank God,
worn leather bag.
What if it was?
With curly hair on it? No.
If it was, I would charge more.
Okay. Cleo, down the other one, they just end in small pipes that leak sewage.
Lovely.
And I guess with that, Jack needs to go, and we've been at it 3.25 hours, so we will call it here and pick up next weekend. Thank you, everyone who hung out with us. Thank you for the raids and the follows. Appreciate it very much. If you'll hang on through the credits, I'll find us someone to raid and pass on the love. But hopefully we'll see you Tuesday midnight Central for Kelsto's game Tuesday night. And feel free to catch some of the replays and stuff on YouTube or Rumble. That is appreciated as well. Otherwise, have a great rest of your weekend. Night, everybody.
Good night, Internet.
Good night.
Good night.